Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's show. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, uh, there's no intro film tonight. For some reason, I couldn't get it going for some reason. I'll talk about that in a bit. Let's see who we've got in the chat. Let's get right to the beginning. Oh, we've got Richard chilling. Excellent. Exploring Carl. Cool. Pac-Man Dave, thanks for sharing us out. Mark Urbex, I'll just flick through us all now, quick. Oh, seeing you there, excellent. Seeing this guy here, Urbageddon, Dadsy. Chris, not yet. Well done. I've seen you as well there. What an awesome night that was. Daniel, yeah, he was there as well. Excellent. I'm just trying to see who's coming. There's Melissa. You right, Miss Melissa? You alright, mate? Nice to see you. Roy. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. I've got your name wrong, but great to have you in. Hope you enjoy it. No worries, Melissa. I've just read that. Cool. Oh, we got a grumpy granddad in. Excellent. Yeah, it's great to see everyone coming in. 2K Abandoned Places. They were there as well. Shazzy's Way. Yeah, seeing you there as well. Excellent. Carl Myers. Hello, Carl. How's it doing? Jason, excellent. Rob, nice to see you. Ooh, nice to see you, mate. Welcome in. I think we're up to date now in comments. Yeah, I think we're there now. So, like the title says, we're going to talk about the Urbageddon and get a few guests up and stuff like that. And our first guest is Mr. Volt.
Have a guess. It's the same one every week.
All right, and have a guess who's coming up next?
John Bengal.
Hello, John.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How is you all? How's you all doing?
Yeah, very good.
All right. Oh, good.
Nice to meet you for the first time.
It was, yeah. It was brilliant. Like, I know, yeah. Yeah, it was actually. Like,
it was great to meet you as well.
I didn't want to make it feel awkward and be like, oh, man, you're such a legend to me. Do you know what I mean? I was a bit like, I know everybody else says this, but like, you are like a big piece of the jigsaw puzzle for everything going on. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was good. We all had a good night. Everyone pretty much got along. There was not any ruckus. There wasn't any arguments. You know, we got told off by management at one point, but we sorted that. We addressed the issues and that, so it was all good. Like, do you know what I mean? It was pretty good. Like, and I got to give a massive shout out to this man here because honestly, that picture he's got up in the background there, I swear to God, that night we had as well, straight after Urbageddon, it was epic, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I have to, of course, have that one up in the background. That's like, yeah, what we got up to afterwards. Some of us did.
And in true form, I stuck around and made sure he was okay, and we kind of like, we kept, we were communicating as well to let them know what was going on in between, and that it was pretty good. Like, we got loads of extra footage in that as well because I used my phone as well, so because Dreaded Explorer. Yeah, her phone died on her, didn't it? So I was like, well, as it happens, I've got about 70% battery on mine, and I got loads of space. So yeah, crack on, right? But yeah, no, Will. If it wasn't for, I was going to camp out for the night after Urbageddon, but he was like, I can help you out a little bit, like. So he helped me out, and then we went on a mission. It was pretty good, like, yeah. So yeah,
Excellent. Totally enjoyed it. We'll talk about what we got up to afterwards, after Urbageddon itself and stuff. I got there a little bit late. My sat nav was being a right idiot. Took me over half an hour to get out of Manchester, and I know Manchester, but I was just listening to sat nav, and it took me in like places where I can't turn around and stuff like that. Like those traffic wise, like, oh great, cheers.
It's got prioritized routes in it in Manchester where you can only go like round one whole way to get round Manchester, and then it brings you up, and then you have to go round the whole way again if you want to get back to the same place. It's like
A lot of cities do, like Stoke-on-Trent city centre does as well. The actual that bit there, it's all pretty much a one-way system in one big circle around like the train station-ish. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Around that, yeah.
me after dropping you off, tried to find out where that was. Oh, that was, yeah, it didn't work out either. Took me half an hour to get back to it from where I dropped picture up from or whatever, where we moved from. You know what I mean? Yeah, crazy. I don't know the area. It's I'm lost.
I do.
But,
That was
but
pretty good, like yeah.
It's funny.
Didn't expect to be ending up in that where we ended up, like on that roof, pretty much on that roof there, like yeah. Lucky that's pretty much the highest point of Stoke-on-Trent as well, by the way.
Yeah, there's a couple of flats over in the distance, but they're like not in the town centre, are they? They're more
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. For town centre, that was pretty much the highest point that you can get in the town centre. That I'm telling you. So you got all them pictures that you got. If you look at them, the lights going on, they're very cinematographic, I would say. Honestly, I'd send them to newspapers, local newspapers, etc., and say like, do you know what I mean? Look what we captured. Like, can't tell you exactly how and when and whatnot, but if you check out my video, you'll have a bit of an insight. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and that'll promote traffic. That'll get traffic going over to you as well. People will start following you and that, right? Yeah.
I can't obviously take credit for these pictures because I didn't take them. Luke took them, so he has. What happened? I left my bleeding camera in my car, didn't I? So I couldn't film nothing. So I pulled my phone out and started filming on that. Yeah, it's full. And I didn't have much memory at all left on it at all, so I didn't get much.
This is doing the same now as well. Well, I got like it says like storage is at 10%. Please sort it out. Clean up your storage now. I'm like, oh my god. So because I've got on a Huawei notebook and this is a Huawei phone, I can do there's a sticker here. Look, I'll show you. There's a sticker there with the little thing, a Huawei share. Look, so I can literally tap and touch on this for that to go. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to line it up again there and do it properly so it goes on the right spot. That's obviously connected with a wireless connection on the inside there, so that gives it the NFC from this. That's what I've been trying to do as well. If you check out Dreaded, I've sent her all the footage of when we was outside looking inwards while you were in there at that time, without giving too much away, obviously.
Yeah.
So you've got like a double angle of that, like you've got you lot being in there and us lot looking at you from the outside, like check. Yeah, you can. And it makes sense. Trust me. Like you'll probably it'll be good to have a bit of that to go in with that. Like
yeah, I definitely need some filling for my video because not like I say got much. Rob, there
was 4 police cars and a police. There was 4 police cars and a dog van.
And a dog as well. Yeah.
And the dogs. They sent the dogs in. Send the dogs in.
Can I just say, Rob, there is a new Urbexer. He just said in the comments. So welcome in. Feel welcome to the community, and yeah, great to see you, mate. We'll check your channel out. We got Mick Spencer. Oh yeah, he got me on the sticker. Yeah.
What, Frank Spencer?
Yeah, he got everyone, I think.
Yeah, he stuck them all over my coat, about 15 of them.
Yeah.
Or somebody did.
But tell you what, though, I got off lightly, only ended up with 2 in the end. Stuck to me. Matt forgot his stickers or something, didn't you?
I forgot to bring any, yeah.
Yeah. We got Liam and Loz there in the chat. Excellent. Nice to see you.
Good to see you at the event as well.
Yeah. If you want to send the chat out to any of them, Matt, you can do.
All right.
I sent them out to a few. I've not got Mick either. So the panel might get a bit busy in a while, but yeah, it'd be great to see everyone.
Yeah.
And have a chat. Yep. Chris Farnley was there as well, wasn't he? He's somewhere in the chat. Yeah, it's great to see him. Oh, how come we miss him there? Hello, Adrian.
I'm holding the washing machine down so it doesn't rattle as much, but I've got like 2 minutes left on it while it spins out my clothes. Hang on a minute.
Sounds like you're enjoying it with looks on your face. Yeah, cool.
I'd have to
Right,
sit on the corner. Hang on a minute.
Nam Nan's in the house. I hope we got that one right this time.
Nam
They've-
nam 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 nam.
Yeah, Nam Nan. Yeah,
Nam nam.
Nam Nam. That'll do. Chris Thornley, there he is. Excellent. It was great to see you, mate. And proper put a face to you. Oh, it is funny. He's cool, him. Chilling there as well. Excellent. Nice to see you, mate.
I don't put my sticker on my wall yet. It's probably in my wallet if I'm correct. Let me see if I've got it. I got loads of expanders.
Yeah. I think you've got that picture on my phone, actually. I've got some pictures on my phone I can share it out on screen. Give me a second.
I don't actually know where the sticker is. Oops.
Oh,
Stickers.
is it? Oh, we got eternal frequencies in the house. Is it all right to show your face, Chris, on this picture of you sticking up? Let us know if you're up for it. If not, because I don't want to put your picture up without you knowing. Excellent.
So anyway, I've got a plan of action in tow already. I've already got my literally a couple of days, and I've got my action in tow already. I'm going to make like a little bicycle camper thing for the meanwhile.
Oh yeah.
Yep, until I've earned a couple of pennies and I can throw some money towards getting my CBT license for a 125. And then I've looked at the towing with a motorbike legislations with .gov and whatnot, and you can actually tow a little trailer with a 125 cc, so long as it's 1 meter wide and 2.5 meters long. So yeah, you know what I mean. I'll make it so it's like a drop down, fold out kind of little thing as well, so it's easy. But I won't go fast, and I won't go on any major roads. I'll go like small B roads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And fly around. Do you know what I'm saying? You can get around. But cycling, you see, it takes a lot of effort. Trust me, I cycled down the country. I already know. I've already experienced that. I already know about that challenge, like, and that's a challenge in itself. Just with a little trailer with your stuff on, and you know what I mean. It's a challenge. Trust me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bit too much to bite off at this time. Like, I kind of got to think about setting base up as well and sorting out, doing some work with my mates and helping him sort out what he's doing. And the washing machine singing to me because it's finished now. So,
Is that what that is?
What is that? Whoa!
The trolls have got into your washing machine. They're ringing you.
It's a full song. What is that?
Can't you press like a stop button to stop it?
Oh my god!
We've got our next guest in. Liam was there as well. Hello. Disappeared as I went to press him. Then I pressed the wrong button, or did he press the wrong one, or did it just disappear?
But yeah, until obviously I'm going to sift through all of my stuff as well, sell off what I don't need, etc. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I've got a Sim Fiddle 2 125 4-stroke motorbike there. Do you know what I mean? And I've got all it needs is a wiring loom. I've got all the fairings and everything's there for it. So
What's
literally,
that, did you say?
I've got the battery. I've got everything for it. Do you know what I mean? It's called a Sim Fiddle 2 motorbike.
Yeah, a Sim.
125 4-stroke. So they're all decent bikes and they're easy to fix up. They've got the general GY engine sort of. Do you know what I mean? The typical.
Yeah, I know the one you mean. The
buy all the stuff. Yeah, you can buy all the stuff cheap on eBay to fix it up like bit by bit, if needs be. But yeah, it's running and everything. So, and it's in my name. It's like, you know, I bought it off Pete, so it's one of them. It's all legit and that. Yeah, and I got all the wiring, all the loom for it. I've got loads of stuff in Tolak, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get onto it and sort of like get around and come on magical tours and go and do some urbexing in mad places and stuff like that. Like come visit up Matt's way, because I know Matt does a lot. You big guys, you do a lot of traveling yourselves anyway. So I prefer it if I could travel, come and meet up. Do you know what I mean? So it's easier for yourselves as well. I'm not expecting anybody to come meet. You know what I mean? It's one of them, like yeah. Don't expect others to do what you're not prepared to do yourself, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get a picture of anyway. Chris Farnley on, yeah?
But how come he looks so different to his picture on his channel?
Funnily enough, a lot of people were saying he looked a lot like you, Matt, and they were thinking that he was maybe your long lost brother or something like that. They weren't telling us about.
Yeah, your picture from your YouTube makes you look like you're about 20 years old, man. Chris Thornley.
Oh, we got our next guest in. Yeah, is it there?
Dreaded 40 with Scoob.
Can't see him. Adam again.
No, he's there.
Having internet problems, I think.
Oh dear.
Give us a wave when you're about. Shazzy's way. Excellent. You know what that means, don't you? You know what that means. Oh, there we go. Add to stage. Oh, we've got the next one in. Boom. Hello, mate.
Yo, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to meet you two.
Yeah.
Urbageddon.
Finally. Yeah, it was nice to meet you there. It was good to actually meet in person.
It was great. I'm just a bit of a shame we didn't get there earlier. A little bit earlier, you know what I mean?
I know you said you were setting off in an hour. About 5 hours later, you turned up.
Tell me about it. Give me a second while I turn my screen off.
We don't have any of our names coming up on our things this time round.
Oh, yeah, they're not there, are they? Where your name's gone?
Magic. Come.
Oh, we've got some more people in the house. Got Kin somewhere. Miss Kin coming in. Oh, there she is.
Let's check the comments.
Hey, and Steffa. Excellent. There she is. There. Hello. There, that's it. It's pictures from about 10 years ago, Matt. There's your answer.
Bloody hell.
Yep. Cool. Well known unknown sneaked in as well. Where did I didn't see him come in. He's somewhere up there. When he leaves another comment, he'll say. Oh, he's got Scoobs in the house. Excellent. Adrian. Yep. Right, let's get this firework going.
Oh, the names have come back now.
Remember, kids, don't do fireworks indoors without adult supervision.
I was walking the dog last night up the hill. A car came past. They lobbed something out the window, and I didn't realize. And it went bang, and it was a banger. And the fucking dog shit herself. She was like, run back to the car. She was like, let me in the car.
Yeah,
she wouldn't go for a walk then. She wouldn't go for the walk then. She was like, no, let me back in the car. Let me back in the car.
For that to be precise as well, they'd have had to lit that. That'd have had to be planned in the edge a little bit, and as they've seen you coming up and lit it and then threw it out next to you. That's naughty, that.
Yeah, fireworks at your dog.
It's naughty, that.
Yeah, that's no good, that.
Yeah,
we've got beef facing as well. See behind the sparks.
We've got Steffi in chat. We've got Faith Burrows, Mick Spanner, chilling with Henry. Scoobs is in. Speaking of Scoobs, hi Scoobs. Sassy's way. Kin.
Right, what other pictures have got here? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Kerno.
If I just do that, that should sort it out.
Just leave a comment in chat for your name to be read out now. Come on. be having life.
Do you recognise what criminals do you recognise?
All of them.
abnormal.
Put you in a line, I'll pick you all. Yeah, put you in a line, I'll pick you all. It'll be like, it was all of them, Your Honour. It was all of them.
I've got Chris Thornley posing as Davros. Look, you know, Chris
Yeah,
Thornley
Neil.
doing his Davros impression. Look,
He ended up
Chris is
with about
in,
20 stickers on his face. didn't
You're not Safari. I've all missed loads of messages, haven't I? I'm sorry we missed your messages. Here's the next one.
Nocturnal, Steve.
Can't much let that line up.
he? Dreaded
Yeah.
it.
dreaded explore.
Sorry, Your Honour.
Yeah, that's
They were
better, isn't it?
also, sorry, Your Honour, they were also involved. All of them were involved, I'm afraid. Send them all down.
This is just like a random picture that's up there.
2K, abandoned places.
Oh yeah.
And what else have we got? I didn't get too many, you know. I didn't, like I say, got there a bit too late.
I took 2 pictures and I did a live stream.
Oh, here's another one. That's Razor.
Yeah.
That's it, really. I've got a couple of. Oh, here. Yeah, this one is us playing hide and seek or cat and mouse with someone.
Mm.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Oh, I've not even told you half of it yet. I'll tell you later. Or in a bit, should we say. Yeah.
Mamnan, yeah, only if they're abandoned gardens. do gardens.
Yeah, abandoned ones.
Yeah,
Oh, that's well known unknown. Hello, mate.
Tom got in trouble at the event off the landlord.
Did I? What for?
Yeah, we went round to play pool, you know, when they closed it off to everyone.
Yeah.
We went round, he put a quid in the machine, and then the landlord went, "Oh, it's shut now, that you can't play it." And then Tom just walked behind the bar and got the pool cues, and then he was like, "You cheeky twat." The landlord to Tom. Yeah.
But still, like, you have the game, though, yeah?
Yeah, he disappeared, the landlord, then. But, yeah.
Tom's not bothered, though, is he?
Yeah, I had no choice of words. I thought, no, not worth it.
It's a bit miserable, isn't it? Because like the other bar was open. I mean, you surely should be able to go in and take part with using the pool table, like.
You would, wouldn't you?
Tom turned up. I said, "What did you do? Walk down?" And he went, "No, I got a taxi. Couldn't be arsed walking." He lives there, doesn't he? He lives in Stoke.
Yeah, it's not far from there, I believe. Oh, get rid of this comment there. Excellent.
I didn't realise it was local for him.
Yeah. We're ducks in the house as well. Excellent.
There is actually, and like one of the explores that they've done this last weekend, it shows like the decline of the country and how quick all these places are becoming like abandoned straight away, but they're also being sorted out a lot quicker as well. Like there's a couple of the places that we saw, literally, it's not just like they cut it off and they're shutting it down, but they're literally ripping all the stuff out straight away so they can demolish it and start whatever they're doing. Like, so yeah, there's a lot of renovation going on across the country. So if you want to get onto like unique, I suppose, explorers, then you've got to be quick and you've got to be on the score. You've got to keep your eye on what's going on across the UK and in the cities, what's been closed down over the past 3 or 4 months, 6 months, what's got planning permission to be demolished, etc., etc. That's, I think, looking on council registers at next demolished buildings within the next 6 months. That's probably one way of going finding places. So yeah,
definitely, yeah. Like you say, though, they're always, even the ones that have been there for years, and you think, oh, it'll never go, and you turn up one day, it's disappeared.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be able to go and do what we did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. Like, I'd be like, nah, that's all proper, like, caged off and whatnot. They'd have probably proper look that up, but like, no, there was people living in there, wasn't there? I saw a little bed and set up and whatever you like. So yeah.
What did you go say there? Abandoned?
Just you've got to be quick to get to these places, haven't you? Before they either get destroyed or demolished or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Oh. We got someone that's not in this country.
Mm.
Any ideas?
Nocturnal frequency radio.
Ducks, he's in Ireland.
Ducks. Yeah. Storms, radio, and cats.
You've had your chance. Let's see if anyone in the comments has a guess.
Chilling. Punches.
The lady from the Netherlands.
Kitty.
Oh yeah, she was alright. I like, who are you? And she's like just telling us, oh, we just came to Urbageddon, but I didn't know who she was. Like she had a channel and that. Yeah. Yeah, she was cool though. Right. Oh yeah, we've got the first one right here.
Oh, hey.
Oh, right.
Look
It's
at
a
him over there, rubbing it
dirty stop out.
Yeah. Great to see you.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Now,
Yeah.
Not as good as you by the looks of it.
Yeah,
I
enjoying
know.
yourself, are you?
This one here been sending me pictures of how sunny it is where he is. Well, it's been raining here.
Yeah, I believe. Well, hello, everyone. I'm ex-Robin Carl, and I'm holding Cos Greece on my own, and it's beautiful in October. And I believe you've had Storm Ashley on the way. How's it been over there?
Cheers, mate.
It's not been too bad. A couple of days of rain.
Yeah, it's been alright.
It's been windy
Has it
up
been
here though.
okay? Yeah. I've been watching the Urbageddon live stuff, what you've been doing, Matt, and everyone else there. It's been great. It's been good. It's been a good turnout, hasn't it? It's been a good turnout.
Yeah. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is awesome. Like last year, you know what I mean? You can't beat it.
Yeah.
We were all chatting about how we knew that you'd just gone to Greece to get out of doing some DJing at the event. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just working on some with a Vita at the moment for 2025. So look out for that one. That should be a good one.
so what you're saying is by 2030 we should have you at Urbageddon to do a live set then, yeah, right?
And maybe with Oasis. Well, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? But,
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So do you all have a
There
good
we
time?
go.
What was thinking about was
Hey, there
where-
it is.
where were you?
Judah, for you. Excellent. Cheers.
What was thinking us when we were all sleeping at Urbageddon? Let me know about that. Your stories. Where did you get your head down at the end of the night of Urbageddon?
We all went different places like last time. Really.
I got my head down in my bed in at home.
Yeah. You
I
have
heard
to
the
get-
story about you, Matt, when you went live stream. You said you weren't drinking. That was very good of you, not drinking. And you did say you were going home. Very, very good of you, that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even have a sneaky drink. I was just like, no.
Yeah.
Worked out
Yeah.
quite well because I was able to drive home, perfectly. So yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
very
well-
responsible for you, Matthew. Very responsible. I respect you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my
Well,
luck as well. It's not
Where
to
were
fuck
you in
around.
that photo, sir?
Yeah. There's Storms. Excellent. Nice to see you, Storms.
Bear with me 2 seconds.
I see.
How are we doing in
Yeah.
here? Hey, how are we doing in here? Living the dream?
Yep. Steffi's in the house there. I'm sure I've seen her before. I'm not too sure. It's
I
Tom in the
watched.
house. Then.
I think it was. Where my friends from. Yes. What's his name from Wales? He done a good interview blog on the way from Wales when it was raining. Gavin and his
Yeah, Gav.
missus.
Yeah.
That was a good. Did you see that? Have you watched it?
Not
I
yet.
watched
No.
some of it.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That. Well done, Gavin and his missus.
Yeah.
They did a good take on a good vlog on the Urbageddon 24. Brilliant.
Yeah. It's getting more popular anyway, definitely.
Definitely. So, what's the plans for 2025 Urbageddon? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Could go
Same
anywhere.
place by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it does sound like it.
Yeah, it does sound like it's going
Nah.
to go to the same place. Same place, mate, because then everybody knows where it is and you know to get there, like, so to speak. You know what I mean?
I was thinking of Manchester or somewhere up north a bit. Because I got a.
I
Not
said this
just
last
like-
time. I
Yeah.
said this last time, but Birmingham or Manchester, finding a venue and how much it's going to cost.
I could do
Yeah.
that. We could get Manchester. We could get to the Eagle Inn and have Manchester vibes in the area with Urbageddon. That'd be good.
Put a
There's a
vote
few
up, see what
places
people
that-
say.
There's a few places that I probably know what might be able to let us in or whatever. So give us a week or two and we'll see.
Put a poll up for a month,
Everything
see how
behind 'em.
people vote on it. Put a poll up for
Yeah.
a month, see how people vote on it, and then choose the best votes. Obviously, do you know what I mean? Then it's a majority choice, then, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Some they
Yeah.
say in Bristol. Some they're all over the place. I've seen thinking like before.
Manchester would be really good
fair
because
now.
it's so central and stuff.
I thought
Yeah.
that. I thought Manchester as well because it's central to the country. Like,
Yeah,
it's easy
Manchester
to-
would be
Yeah.
brilliant.
to get
It'd be
to.
so easy to get to. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's the
Like
country,
London to Manchester, there's a lot of Birmingham to
You'd love
Manchester,
it,
everything.
you'd love it.
Yeah.
Someone got an
Feed,
echo.
yeah. Yeah, around the country each year, I reckon.
And can I just say,
Wales.
who is... Sorry. Can I just say, who is DJing at Urbageddon? Anyone DJing? Was it good?
You are next.
No,
you are next
it
time
was,
you go in.
It was a playlist, so I sadly had to sacrifice my phone the whole time. But Melissa put is it psytrance? Is that what they call the music? And the whole time I had to hide my phone underneath the speaker. And we bought the speakers, and I didn't realise I'd have to give up my phone. The whole time it was underneath the speaker, and every time someone would get notification or something, everyone would to hear about it. But it was just like a playlist that was like a 2-hour playlist that just kind of like. See, the main man wasn't there. You see, you didn't show up. You see, so we didn't have any DJ. We had to suffer YouTube.
I know.
I think that was a little jab at us. I think that was a little kick in the balls.
What you got to
Yeah.
say there, Carl?
No, I think the kick in the balls was you had Dark Axe there. He was a drum and bass
He was-
DJ. And
He was meant to be, but he didn't bring his kit.
there you
Disappointed,
go.
didn't he?
It's not that good, is it?
No pressure then. See, don't have to like perform.
Just as bad as you, Carl. You didn't perform either.
Yeah.
I would have blasted him out of the sky, wouldn't I?
Oh, rub it in. Yeah, rub it in.
That's it. That's it. We're having a DJ off next year. Yeah, know what I mean. Whoever thinks they're a proper DJ, let's have it out here on the stage.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bloody
So-
hell. I could have brought my DJ mixing thing up there and fucked about, and I'm shit.
So, Will, where were you in that photo, sir? It looks quite familiar, that photo behind you.
Yeah.
Is that
Thanks for
actually you,
taking it.
Will? Is that you?
Yeah, that's him.
Because you look different. I zoomed in on it, and you do look different in that picture.
Yeah, everyone's saying
Have
it
you
looked
told everyone the
well on there.
story? Have you told everyone the
That's just
story of us,
No, not yet.
lounging on the roof?
Not yet. We'll get
I
to
don't know
that
if
in
that-
about 15 minutes or so. Or
I don't know if
I
that
mean-
photo was doing you justice because it made it look like you put on a few pounds, like. You zoom in
does.
on it, it's like
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Oh, you have a good time.
cheers,
Cheers.
mate.
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, Carl.
Yabas.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I've been like partying all this month, really.
Does anyone know
Celebrating.
about it? Have you told anyone about what happened?
No, not yet.
Oh,
We don't either.
I've not told,
Fill us in. What happened?
I told my mum.
There was
and
lots of
my
police, in
sister.
short. There was lots of police. I'll give you a little teaser, and I'll let Will tell the rest. But there's a little teaser. Lots of police dogs, everything in between.
Security
Yeah.
for the place. Security for the place that actually keep control of the gates. Actually turned up. There was a guy. There was a grey car. Was it a Ford Astra or whatever it was? Vauxhall Astra turned up with 4 guys in it, and they came and unlocked everything for the police as well.
Yeah, and all the police dogs and stuff. You'll get to hear, the amazing lounging we did on this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just we needed the sun, that was all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I won't say too much just yet. Like I say, about 15 minutes we'll talk about it more.
We sprinkled it. So they all really want to know now, you see. So now we just leave it. That's it. We're not talking about it anymore now. Now you've had the teaser. That's it. We're not talking about it anymore. That's all you're getting.
Well, we've teased them a little bit as well in the bit before, and yeah. Well,
That was eventful.
it was just echo. Yeah, I'll sort that out. Each time there's an echo, I'll sort it out. It's Carl because he's got no earphones. Don't worry, Carl. I'll just mute you when you're not speaking. So
If
there's
you
no
could just
way.
mute him all the time, like he, muted our event with his music, that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he deserves to. I don't think he deserves it personally.
Carl Muti Henshaw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it was gutted that I didn't get down earlier and met more people and took more pictures and and kept my camera on me at all times. Yeah, a little bit gutted over that, but never
Now
mind.
I know what
It's better to
MVTA
enjoy
stands
it.
for now. Muted vibes in the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Muted vibes in the area.
Silent.
No worries. You're welcome, mate. I won't charge you extra for that.
Yeah, I want to vlog a lot more of the event, but when you just get chatting to people and stuff, you just
That's it.
Forgot to put
Time
the camera
flies,
on.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
You want to remember to enjoy the event and actually engage and enjoy yourself rather than kind of like, oh, so Matthew, what are you doing today? You know what I mean? You want to obviously film it, and Demonic's video is brilliant, but you equally want to obviously enjoy and feel the vibe rather than just being working.
Yeah.
No,
I let Tom have a little go with my car as well because he used to have a Corsa, and yeah, of course, let him have memories of his Corsa. Why
Oh,
not?
I didn't get a go in your car. I see how it is.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Next time, I'm gonna get that bloody police dog, and we're gonna.
Right, that's rid of him. That gets rid of him. You know what I mean? We're not like that here. No favoritism on this one.
Woof. That's what I'm gonna say. Woof.
Only joking, Luke. You know that.
I know I'm deeply offended now. I'm actually distraught.
You're right, Mark. Excellent to see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he wants to talk.
Grumpy
He wants
bear.
to talk.
Oh, well done for
Sadly.
staying. Go on.
Can I just say, if you can't hear me, put your headphones on. No one's ordered me a pizza even, cos. What's going on?
Well, I was just thinking, a nice curry right now would go down well, wouldn't it?
I've had them inboxes.
You're
Send me an
muted, Volts.
inbox.
You're muted, lad. You're muted. Can't
Oh, I'm
hear you,
muted.
Volts.
All right, okay.
Useless. God, you wouldn't be a very good DJ, would you? Not
not
you,
muted.
not you, Carl.
Hey. Oh.
Volts, he's talking, but no one can hear him. He's just like,
No, I'll just say.
All right.
look, he's
Okay.
moving his lips. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's wired. It's wired. It's got to tell you who's wired.
On again.
Oh,
I
there
got
you
to shout.
go.
I got to shout.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Your music would be worse than Carl's, and he wasn't even playing.
So we had some fake
Oh, that's
Urbageddon, didn't we? Fucking pizzas arrived, and they went, "Are you paying for these?" And we went, "We didn't order them." So they had to go, like, they had to fuck off. It's like, so even when you order them to the venue, it doesn't matter because we tell them to fuck off.
Yeah. Should have said it was a paid for, and like you say, if they weren't paid for, yeah, get rid.
To be fair,
Be
it's their
nice.
problem. If they're
Yeah.
sending pizzas out, £75 worth of pizzas to a pub on the whim that you might pay for it, I think that's just bonkers. And especially, like, you can't be telling me that's the first time they've ever had sort of some false order. I really struggle to find any like compassion for that problem. That just seems ridiculous.
I know what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
you know.
A big order like that, you'd expect them to at least
To
check
vet or
whether,
something,
yeah,
wouldn't you?
phone
You
up
like-
and
like-
make sure or double check.
Yeah,
Especially if it's a pub.
Carl's trying to talk again. You might not unmute him.
Makeup, go to a place and say, I want to buy pizza for everyone at makeup and say, this is for me. Who this person is.
It just seems bonkers to me. I guess it's cool if you only want to pay cash, but it doesn't seem like it would work in today's age, especially with the amount of pranks and people. Volts isn't the only one that gets pizza delivered to his door. It just seems mad.
Yeah, we just get like people saying, there's a beer at the bar for you, behind the bar for you. Who's that off? Who's that off?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. If it's paid for, you're not bothered, are you? Know what I mean?
No.
No good.
You always get some posh cut. We done that years ago in Pressbury. You know Pressbury? We're not far from there, Pressbury, where I live. Very posh place. You got Alderley Edge, all the footballers and that. And we've been around there having a beer and that, and talking to posh people. And they said, "Oh, there's a beer behind the bar for you." It's great, isn't it? You know, going places like that. You're just chatting to people and saying, "Yeah, you know, it's nice to have that, isn't it?" Have a
Definitely.
Yeah.
behind the
But
bar.
it's nice when they actually pay for it. They don't just go, "Oh yeah, just say you want 50 beers," and they get their card machine out.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have a chat with people all over in it and be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice to people.
It's great to see you, Carl, because normally you're
Nice.
normally working and stuff like that, and you can't make it up on this time. But yeah, it's great to have you up because you're on holiday, and I'll unmute you now.
Yeah, weekends, everything. That's why I paid for this holiday. It was just working and overtime, weekends. Got crazy. And I just thought, I need an holiday on my own again.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
she sounds
yeah,
a bit
the
scary.
owning
Overtime.
culture.
These are mad words you're speaking here.
Just gets crazy.
So you're bringing Strike at Night back, Carl?
Everyone keeps saying that, but
Yeah, popular demand.
are you up for it? Are you up for Strike at Night?
Yeah.
You know that we'll all look for it.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. Strike at Night.
Aye.
We'll do that. And I said to Will, there's a special 10-question game what I've got going on. What's called "You Will Not Find the Answers" on Instagram.
Mm.
Because it's about urbexers and their channels and what they do and stuff. So you have to watch their channels and find out.
You're like the Nicholas Parsons of new game show ideas.
That's Parsons.
Yeah. Nicholas fucking Parsons. What's that from? We've been given £500 to take out Nicholas fucking Parsons.
That's fucking Parsons.
Aye.
Do you want soda water? I'll get you some soda water.
You ready then? Shall we talk about what happened afterwards?
Your mic's
After
coming
what
a little
happened
bit away
afterwards, I
from your
don't
mouth.
know.
Yeah, I noticed that was touched it then. Yeah, muted Carl. Sorry, Carl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck off, Carl.
low anyway.
Fuck
Love you,
off,
Carl. Catch up soon.
Oh,
It's over 13%.
All right, nice of coming up, Carl.
what? Your erection?
Yeah.
It's like that, is it?
Erection section of my vinyl. Erection section on the vinyl mixers.
Get the bicycle pump out.
Right.
Fucking.
See you later, Carl. Bye bye.
In a bit.
Cheers. Great of him coming over and joining us. Know what I mean? Excellent.
Yeah.
It's not been up for a while, so cool, Carl. Nice to see you. See you. And yeah, shall we start talking about where we went that night after the Urbageddon, or some of us did?
Yeah,
Rob,
yeah.
Rob Linklater got it right. Mr. Jolly lives next door. That's what that quote was from. Nicholas fucking Parsons.
There. Oh no, that's not Tor. I thought you said I thought you said next door. That's Tor.
Mr. Jolly lives next door.
Yeah, that's it. Rob said it there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, you've hit 3K subscribers now, aren't you?
I know, yeah. That's what I wanted to show on the opening scene. But for some reason, on my pocket at the moment, if I stick it on the phone, I can see it. But if I stick it in my computer, I can't see the actual file. So I don't know what's going on there.
Well,
That's
you
why
mean
I
take
didn't have
the actual SD card out and put it in the computer?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I might have to leave it in and try it that way, maybe. No,
Try a
lead.
different. Are you plugging it with a lead to the computer to get it to connect?
No.
You're taking the SD card out.
Yeah.
Maybe your SD card readers died. Get another one. They're only like £3. Get another one. They can
Not
go a
re-
bit wrong, which is why
It reads.
I got loads of them for trying to read all different.
You've got
types
loads of
cards.
everything. You have.
Yeah.
All your
I've-
AV equipment, all your little weird adapters and cables are going like a treasure trove in your house.
Mm.
Is it
Oh,
all
I need
on?
this really.
Hey, gone. John's in the
I've
house
got little
somewhere now.
boxes on the wall. Oh, AV cables, SD cards, and just like, oh, I need this really proprietary part that no one's ever had before. Oh yeah, it's just here.
Yeah, complete part. Oh yeah, I've got that. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It'll
it's like
come in handy, though.
to make the JBLs work, you had an adapter and an adapter and an adapter. And it's like, of course he has these adapters, of course.
Thank you very much.
I knew we'd need my adapter kit because it'd be like some sort of weird fucking connectors.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that was good. Yeah, I've got all the adapters. You'll be happy to hear.
It's a shame you couldn't stay later as well over drinking and stuff, Matt, because we did. There's Daniel. We did.
No, it's a shame you didn't get eaten by dogs. If you stayed at you were eaten by dogs.
It's funny though. Yeah, it was great where we went though. There's been one or two pictures of people putting up films as well of the. So what the police said to we'll get to all that in the end anyway. Yeah.
Little tease, just a little tease.
Right at the end of the show tonight, folks, you will reveal the excitement.
Yeah, we keep sprinkling
5 minutes before the end.
No, we've got to tell you it all now as well. Know what I mean?
We're halfway through the show, but no, you'll have to wait till 7/8 through the show. I'm afraid, folks. Yeah.
We won't tell you when we're going to talk about it, so you're going to just have to stay. And if you leave, you won't know. You see, we just keep sprinkling teasers and giving little nippets here and there.
And we'll actually talk about it at 200 times speed, like just as like a 3-second burst that you'll have to like edit and slow down in order to hear what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, office party there, yeah, something like that. Yeah, after the party, they do Urbageddon. Some of us decided to go exploring and what like we do and what we're up to. So obviously that's what a lot of people do afterwards, don't they? Or the day after, or even the day before. Know what I mean? So yeah, what we got a pin, turned up there, and yeah, turned up there and met up and was like walking around, and it looked like we couldn't get in at first because it's like a big fence and then a big yard, and then it's like
well, there's another fence.
Yeah.
You get into the big yard. Yeah. But you can't see that fence from the first fence, so you jump into like an enclosed, massive, ginormous car park where you then go, oh, we're in. Oh no, there's another ginormous fence again.
Yeah. And what we was doing is trying to get to this place here. Basically, we was heading towards that. It's like an
Which
old
is
shopping centre, which is like a BM there and other bits and
B&M,
bobs.
yeah.
Yeah. And that building is roughly about 10 floors up at the office floors. 10 floors up on the office floors. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. But like we say, we didn't know what was going on, how we get in there or nothing. So, like we do, we climb over the fence, have a little walk about, see where we can get in. And like Luke said, once you got over the first fence, what was there then? Another one, wasn't there?
Yeah, and the same height. Not the most difficult fence to climb, but definitely not the easiest. And yeah, you go through this massive, ginormous empty car park. It probably would have been easier to go in the way we went out, ironically, but who you don't know that until you obviously find the way out. But anyway, yeah, so we went over this ginormous fence, had to climb it. We all went different ways and decided what the best route was. Jumped this ginormous fence, got into a ginormous car park, which is for this complex for this office space and this a bit of like a few retail outlets, including B&M, which looked pretty modern but is now closed. Anyway, and then we got to where the B&M is itself, and they sectioned it off again, just a building because they're demolishing it, of course. But they haven't made much progress. Well, externally they haven't demolished it at all.
Yeah, Steph is saying it was the old bus station, all the part we walked across.
Ah, it makes sense. It was massive, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
because
And the new bus station looks impressive.
looks beautiful, doesn't it? The new one,
It is
yeah.
really nice, yeah. And it makes sense because obviously there would have had to be a bus station somewhere, so that makes sense to be there, I guess.
Yeah.
So was there not alarms in there? No. So was there not sensors on
No,
alarms?
it was stripped out, luckily, but that's not how we got caught. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we did get caught, kind of, to be fair. But yeah, that's not how we got caught. No, there's no alarms. The building was fully stripped out, like fully gutted. I don't know if you ever heard of like Nestle building in Croydon. There's like a big Nestle building in Croydon, and it reminds me very much so of that building. But effectively, the whole internals of the building had been fully gutted, and it was fully empty, including the trunk that goes through the middle of the building for all the powers for all the different floors. All of that had been gutted, so there was just random floors where you just have, well, no, all floors. We just had a hole in the floor, easy hole you could walk down if you didn't see it. And of course, in the most convenient place where you walk out the stairway and it's like a big fuck off hole. But
yeah.
in typical form, yeah, we luckily avoided that. But typical form, it was in the most obvious, most unobvious place, and the most obvious place you'd walk over. Yeah, so the building had been fully gutted, and we had managed to get in by climbing the second fence, and luckily a back door, a fire exit, had been left open.
Well,
I should imagine the builder did
no,
it.
we went up the steps first, concrete steps.
Yeah,
the roof.
and then we went through a fire exit on that, like this second level, this like a balcony kind of level, where all the fire exits kind of congregated from all the different venues and the different exits from these venues, all congregated to this like balcony area. And then we just climbed up the stairs, got to that. The tall tower had just a fire exit door, just wide open.
But when we got on the roof, there was a guy looking out of the window, wasn't there?
Yeah, so we went up the fire stairway on the rear side of the building, so not the main side where you would come in if you were like a normal office worker. We went up a fire stairway, and there was a pub. When we were going up there was a pub that was still open, and adjacent to it had some hotel rooms, I believe, within the pub, but it could be a separate hotel, but it looked very like the same complex. There was an old man, originally with lights on, but we all kept looking at him, so he turned his lights off, and he was just staring at us through his little window, watching us go up the stairs. And obviously, because we had our torches on originally, he could see us perfectly, could see where we were in the building, and he was proper staring us down, of course.
Yeah, it's funny. So yeah, basically we went in and started going up, but obviously didn't have my bleeding camera. I'm gutted I didn't have my camera, so I tried using my phone as much as it did, but it kept on turning itself off because storage, you were saying, full. So I've got what I can on there, and yeah, the blue lights are flying all around before we even got in there, weren't they, really? But we all just decided to go for it.
So the police activity in the area was absolutely insane. never see so much police in one area just casually driving around. Quite a lot of them didn't seem like they had much to do. When me and Jordan went to go get food separately from all the others that went to get food somewhere else, when we were driving around, we had like police cars pulling over this polo and they were towing it. There was just police everywhere, absolutely crawling with police. Like you wouldn't even see that many police in London, probably because they're in the offices and whatever they're doing, have coffee. But either way, so much police everywhere, and they all seem to just drive around casually like they've got nothing to do. So when we went up, clearly that guy's called the police on us. Well, we were none the wiser for quite a while because Liam and all that lot were still outside. We wanted to do the whole building and got onto the roof. They got in. I think they explored a bit and then they left before the police got there. In any case, we continued going up because we want to get to the roof, so on and so forth. And I remember looking out the window and seeing a Volvo V60, which was obviously fully marked up, and I was like, well, that's really suspicious. And then, of course, another one comes, I think it was like a Ford Galaxy police car, and they all start then piling in from every angle, from every side. They all start, I mean, we must have like at
You
least...
mean that one there?
Yeah, that was it, yeah. That was the first one that responded. So I assume they got a call. We don't know what he saw, but obviously, as you can imagine, there's holes in the floor, so we had to have our torches on, because we don't know where the holes are in every case, and we didn't know where more holes are. So we had to have our torches on nonetheless. He's called the police. As you'd imagine, the police looked up and seen some torches, know that we're there. So then they've gone, God knows why. I don't know if they think there's something in there. I don't know how much they know about the building, but they've responded like, I don't really know. I mean, like, because even if you go into a building that is fully active in London, you would not get a response like even close to what we got. They had so much resource. I can only assume they're all doing nothing, that they just all just piled in. And even if we were stealing something, you would not get that response in London. I don't understand what they thought was going on in there. But they all pile in. They corner each other building. We find that first police car, and then we obviously call Liam, and Liam's like, oh yeah, there's police outside. So they're now walking around the outside of this building, keeping an eye on what's happening while not looking too suspicious. I think the police already knew about them, already knew about his car, already knew effectively everything that had been happening. But they tried to stay away from the police to not get questioned and stuff like that, and they kind of became our outside eyes. But very quickly, because we had, I think we would like probably on the 10th floor, and the 11th floor is like the roof. We had very quickly determined while climbing up that this dodgy like roof ladders and stuff like that we were absolutely screwed. There was so much police everywhere, and then of course all you hear is this dog bark, and then we all hear is Liam was on the phone partially with us, but then we had to drop the call in case they came in and they would heard us on the call. Liam then eventually starts just go, oh, they brought the police dogs in, the security are here as well, they've unlocked the door for them, they're in the building, blah 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 blah. And
Wait, let's cut back a bit further, yeah?
Go on.
We decided, oh yeah, let's get down and see if we can get into B&M or whatever in the bottom part and see whatever else is down there. As we're doing that,
correct.
That's when you're seeing the squad car, and then that's all kicked off. So
yeah,
because we all decided to go down that stairs we were on, me, you, and B-Face, yeah? Straight down to the bottom, and it was the reception then, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we were in the lobby of where we believe it's a B&M office block, and maybe they were headquarters or something like that, because all the lifts had B&M on them. It said B&M lifts, but the lifts didn't go to the B&M store, so it must be their office block, or maybe it was at one time, or I don't have no idea why it says B&M lift in any case, but it did say B&M lift. In any case, and B&M was like the actual store, the retail store was underneath. So we had got to the bottom, and if I remember correctly, we got to the bottom and we saw a flashing of blue lights. That's when then Will comes down, goes, no, looks around the corner, and we're like, okay, well, we'll see if we can edge towards this door, the front door, which is the most bait door, and all we see is the officers get out the car, and probably by the skin of our teeth, we get round this stairway corner, just by the skin of our teeth, like. They probably saw us, but they might have not seen us. I don't know. Either way, get round this corner as they literally go up to the door to look in the door to see if they can find us or see us, obviously. But at that point, that's when we're like, okay, well, what do we do? So we go up to the first floor and we're looking around. All this building's completely stripped out. So you can stand in the middle. You can see it's a square, like a rectangle, should I say, a rectangle building. You can see all corners, but you obviously have to go up to the windows because of how wide it is to actually look at the angles you got. So we look at every corner, and bear in mind, it's stripped out. There's no walls anymore. So you have to be
basically,
careful.
each floor was an open floor. Once you're on the
Yeah.
floor, you can right across that floor. And the
Yeah.
only place you can hide is in these towers, the footwells.
Yeah, because all the segregations of the floors have all been knocked down. So you've got three concerns. You obviously got the concerns of them, you going to the window and them seeing you and looking through the window and just seeing your silhouette. But in any case, we had no choice by that point because we couldn't go through the front door. So we're assessing if we can get out the way we came in. We walk around the first floor and it's like, yeah, okay. So that's what's happening then. So then we're messaging Liam and all that lot going, okay, so do you see any weak points? There was none. They would just fully surround us. It's so many police cars. I mean, there was at least 6, and that's how many we saw. I don't know how many Liam saw, but we actually saw 6. In any case, we're walking around this building going, okay, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? And that was when we determined.
Steph is saying B&M is still open there.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good then.
But like
B&M instead.
if it was locked, we wouldn't have got in there anyway because we don't break in. So yeah.
And equally, you couldn't get. To be fair, you couldn't get to the retail store from that building. So like, there was no like door or anything like to the retail store. It was a segregated building, although it might have been theirs, and they might have worked in there. There was no like direct method for getting into that store from where we were. So yeah, we were looking around. There's so many police cars, everything in between. So we're going up the stairs, and we're on the like 4th floor for ages, deciding what our best option is. Ultimately,
I said just head straight to the top.
You did not. You just said,
you said,
no, you can wind your neck in. Said we should just stand there. I was like, right, well, if they're coming in, we should at least give ourselves as much time as possible to get caught. And there was nothing. You were just like, oh, it'd be fine. And then you were like, you were relaxed as anything, to be fair, so were we. But you were just like, we're on the 3rd floor. No, you thought, I remember now, you thought we were on like the 9th floor, 8th floor. And I was like, right, Will, come look out this window, Will. Come on, yeah, we're on the 8th floor, Will. We're not on the 4th floor, you're right. Come look at I see what you're saying, actually. Yeah, so then we're going to you. Right, we should go up to the top. Obviously, the roof is going to be the most obvious place to check, but we've got nowhere else to hide because they're going to find us immediately. We didn't know about the police dog at this point, so we thought there's nowhere to hide. All we could do is hide and hope, which the only place you could do is on the roof because there's nowhere else to hide.
Well, no, there was. We did get up to the lift shaft, didn't we, in the lift room, and that's where we was going to hide there.
Yeah.
Then the dogs came in, and we thought, there's
no way they're going to miss us. But the point is, if they search that building, there's no way they would have missed us because they're going to check the motor room. It's really obvious doors open there, and realistically, if you're the police, you were going to check the roof. It's the most obvious place to hide. But in our case, it's the most bait place. To be honest, the roof is the most bait place. There's no more bait than the roof. Well, where are people going to be? I have no idea.
Especially the helicopter game. You know what I mean? We'd have been.
Oh yeah. Me looking from the outside, I was watching the police going up through the stairwell, each one, and then they were going up and they were shining the torch from one end, and we're talking like it's a long row as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a very long row in between the blocks because all the offices have been cleared out, so it's like one big floor.
So you could literally just shine your torch and you could see the whole entire floor from just one position. The copper
was trying to make out to me, I'm just worried about him because there's big holes in there and he might fall down. Will's at it now. It was just where the cabling went through. It's not that much to worry about.
The cabling, the power and networking and stuff.
Yeah. So but we were watching them and they got up to about the 4th floor and then they kind of give up and we seen them start coming back down again then,
Yeah, which we actually found out. We spoke to them and found out why they actually left in the end. In any case, so we only could go to the roof. That's the most bait place ever. That's the only option we had because every other option is just you'll be seen immediately. So either we had the choice. We did discuss this. We either go up to them and be like, well, we're here, or we attempt to hide and they're almost certainly going to catch us. But what can we do? And ultimately we decided, well, let's give ourselves the most amount of time. They're almost certainly going to catch us, but let's give us the most amount of time. So we went to the roof, and there was this dodgy ladder. And while we're climbing up this really dodgy ladder with this scaffolding that like would fall if you put weight on it, it would just fall back. We were climbing up this while the police were on the ground on the road outside, so they'd be able to see us. If they just looked up a bit, they would be able to see us climbing this ladder. We lay on this really awful, like really sharp, like gritted roof.
No, you lay down. He said lie down. I went no. I'm not laying down until I see lights coming on the roof.
No. You chat rubbish.
No, I did say that at first. I did say that at first until you said I could hear radios.
Yeah, you actually stood out. So you stood at the edge of the roof, looked over,
Looking down at him,
yeah, looked down at them, and they started looking up, and you went. If you remember. Anyway, we got lucky because we were lying on this roof for about an hour, or at least an hour, and it was really sharp. Like it was like flat roofs, typical flat roofs, but they're not really like that sandpaper material. But this one was like it had like little rocks instead of sandpaper, like material that you normally see on flat roofs. So it's really sharp, and we're both just laying down, hoping that if they come up and we're laid flat, they won't climb this dodgy ladder. We're hoping that it's so obvious, but we're hoping they won't climb this dodgy ladder, or they wouldn't think of it, or they'd be lazy or something. So we're laying flat. So if they come on the roof, they would shine their torches around. They wouldn't see us. So ultimately, we stood there we stayed there, laid there, sat there, whatever, for at least an hour, just while we can hear dogs roaming around, them surrounding the building, while Liam's telling us what's happening outside, and just going, oh my god, right, like there's so many of them. So we're just chilling out there, hoping they give up. Luckily for us, they did. Which we eventually found out why they gave up, but they didn't give up because they didn't care about us anymore. They gave up because they decided to put themselves and their welfare first. But in any case, luckily the dog had to be withdrawn because of the holes in the floor. Funny enough, and when we eventually left, Will was standing up, and we saw the last police officer leave, but he knew, as we found out later, that we were still in there, and he's just playing a waiting game. So he drives up.
Wait, we tried climbing off the top of the roof, back down, and the torch came back on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So he's climbing down the roof, and this police car's driving off, but he's pretending to drive off, but he knows all the games, blah, blah, blah. He pretends to drive off, goes around the roundabout. Well, there was no possible chance he didn't know we were there, because Will's super bright torch just goes, and just turns on as he's then going, oh shit, and waving it around like it's some search beacon. And obviously all you see is this police car come round, and as he gets around this big roundabout chasing the bus station, as he gets around to the point where the front of his car is facing the building, Will's going with his torch everywhere. And at that point, what he's showing us, that police car again.
No, the camera.
Oh, the camera, nice. Yeah, that big camera. I don't think that works.
Yeah, I'm shining my light right at it, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
look, all around the city.
So yeah, as he's coming down, he comes round and he's clearly seen us. But at that point, we had decided, we assessed again. What do we do? Well, they know we're up here, so all we could do is leave, and all we could do is leave quicker than they can possibly get more units here. Because the more police there's going to be, the more arsehole they're going to be. Because one officer will be a dickhead, and then the other officers go, yeah, fucking get him, yeah, we'll fucking show him. So therefore, we're like, right, there's only one officer here. There's multiple of us. So if we get caught by him, he's more likely going to be more I don't know, normal than if you've got multiple police officers, because they all get ego boosts and all that kind of stuff. They all get like whatever they want, and one officer will decide they should shoot us or something. So as we're going down, we turn the torch off, we leave as quick as possible. We actually find a way out way quicker than the way in, but the way out is effectively where this police car is effectively sitting. So he's then sitting, waiting for us to leave at this point. Anyway,
yeah.
So we jump.
Let me just jump in again, yeah? We're coming down the stairs, like you say. And Saab said, as we was coming down, Saab was walking up the street, said, yeah, over here, it's quicker over the fence here. So I looked, and there's like a wall. So I shouted to these two, no, come this way, you don't have to climb over to the fence, just over this wall, and we're out.
Oh, amazing. Look at your WhatsApp. Look at your WhatsApp. Liam sent a video that I don't know if you've got WhatsApp on your computer or something, but Liam sent a video of all the police cars outside, and I could show you how many there are on the video.
Not yet. I've not seen that.
You just sent it on the group.
I jumped down, and as I jumped down, Saab said, "Oh, I can see the police car." So me and Saab started walking towards the police car, but I got this big bleeding torch in my hand, so I just folded my arms up like that, trying the torch and walking down. So he drove past us, and by this time these two were jumping over. So yeah, the police had you then, didn't they?
No. So we actually jumped over. We were really close to you, but then he pulled up, and we knew for certain he knew it was
Yeah.
us. He saw you. He actually saw you jump off that fence. There's
Did he?
no
Yeah.
way you pretend. Yeah,
I don't know whether he did or not, but I'd have walked
100%.
past him like
I
that.
can guarantee you, if he didn't see you off that fence, I'm gonna go back to the building, jump off it, and I'm gonna fly. He saw you jump off that building. I can guarantee that fence. Anyway, so we thought we've got nothing to lose now. He's not got out of his car. He's not got the dog back out. So therefore, because this was the unit that actually was staying there, was the one
Yeah,
with
the
the dog.
dog unit. Yeah.
So anyway, we were like, well, we're out now. We've got no bags. So what are you going to accuse us of? You can't accuse us of robbing because we've got nothing to rob. We've got no bags to rob anything. So ultimately, what we both decided was they know about all of us. They had already determined when we spoke to them that who Liam was, his car. They'd already spoken to all the other people in the group that weren't in there but were in there earlier, as in Liam, the everyone effectively. They'd already spoken to that whole group that was over there that you were walking to. In any case, we decided, well, we've got nothing to lose. It's going to look suspicious now if we jump off this fence and start running off from this police car. So we're like, well, we'll just go talk to him, because what's he going to do ultimately? There's not much he can actually do. In the end, he actually, probably because he wasn't with his colleague, he actually in the end, it was actually really amazing. He was just like, what are you doing, blah, blah, blah. And he actually told us everything that happened. So, for example, they left the building not only because of the holes in the floor and this concern for the dog, but they said that they were told there was asbestos in the building. Well, I can tell you that's very unlikely. There's nothing in the building. But in any case, they had been told that there's a risk of asbestos in the building, so they had obviously then withdrawn. That's why they only got to the 4th floor, because at that point they were told the dog had already been withdrawn, because by the time they got to the 1st floor, they saw the holes. So that's how we got lucky with actually being on the roof, because they actually got withdrawn. If they didn't get withdrawn, all that didn't happen, then ultimately, yeah, we were being trapped, and I guess they would have almost certainly found us. So we continue to talk to him, and he obviously does a typical thing. Okay, well, I'm going to do a search, and he's raiding to his control room. Said, yeah, I've got 2 of them. He asked us if we were the last ones, and we're like, we can guarantee we are the last ones, blah, 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 blah. And he said, so are you from that Urbageddon event, are you? Yeah, we know about that Urbageddon event. We know about that. So anyway, so he then starts going, yeah, at the Birch's Head, was it? Yeah, we know. We're well aware of that. We've all been told about this Urbageddon event. Anyway, so then they obviously then started to try and pin and group us all together. So, or this officer was like, are you with them? Are you with that silver car down there?
And I was talking to in the window like that at the time, and yeah.
Correct. So they already knew about that. I should imagine they already got all of our registers and everything. But anyway, yeah. So at that point, we're like, oh no, we were at the Urbageddon event, but we got split up from the group. Blah blah blah. We tried to just not cause any association, although they already knew we weren't going to really spell it out for them. Anyway, in the end, he just did a check, told us, yeah, we know about the Urbageddon event. This building's already been hit 4 times. We've already spoken to all the people down there. We've already spoken to the foreign person that's over here, which would be the person that came from the Netherlands.
Yeah,
the
Netherlands woman.
Yeah. They've already spoken to all of them, so on and so forth. And luckily, it was really chill. Just did a check. Radio had said, oh, yeah, I'm just going to give them some advice. But then after all of that rubbish had done, and the typical thing they do, we said, oh, so were you in the building? Well, we played really dumb, and he would have known we were chatting rubbish. But anyway, we played, oh, were you in the building, were you? We didn't realise, which is such rubbish. But either way, he just played off of it, and he just like, oh, right, yeah, okay, mate. And just said, yeah, we went in, we started searching, told us all about why they left. And he said, I knew you were in the building, though. I knew you were still there. So he ultimately admitted that I drove off, and I wasn't going to drive off too far. I'm going to drive off. You guys will leave. I've done this before. And I think we probably would have been better if Will's light didn't come on, because he probably would have parked further away, and we probably wouldn't have spoken to him at all. But in any case, when he had seen Will's light, he had effectively parked in a position where no matter what way we went out, he would still see us. So then we just meant the most bait route, which is literally we jumped out on the main road that's adjacent to the bus station, and in our case, Will walked off and we went to speak to him, and everything ended up being good. Luckily, he didn't call the fucking units back again. He didn't let the dog out on us, and we all got away with it in the end.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's like good old times going with your kids, like Freddy there saying when I got to the car, and telling them it was like a kid with a big smile on my face. Look. Oh yeah. But it's just like when he was back at a kid, know what I mean? Getting chased by the police and hiding, and on the roofs and stuff like that. Yeah, it's
So
great.
That was good.
They knew
I
about
loved it.
Urbageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first thing he must have said to us is he was good. He was really good. He was a fucking good officer. To be fair, props to him. He was a fucking brilliant officer. His first thing was he was like, "Oh, you've been in there, have you?" He's just seen us jump off the fence. What you? No. What you? Are you? What's wrong with you? Of course we've been in there. You've just seen us jump off the. Anyway, but luckily let it all slide and just said, "Oh well, I'm just going to give them some suitable advice," which obviously the police always have to do. You know, or we're just concerned about. That's what they told us. So we just said, "We're just concerned about your welfare." Blah 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 blah. If someone gets injured, blah 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 blah. That's what they said, which clearly isn't true because you wouldn't give that many units for that situation. And a dog. What's a dog about? But in any case, he also made a comment saying, "Oh, you guys are our worst nightmare. I hope you know that you guys in particular are our worst nightmare. I'm a dog handler. The last thing I want to do is let my dog off, thinking that we're going to catch someone committing a crime or robbing something, or blah 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 blah. You then to panic and run, and the dog then detains you, and by detain, effectively bites you and stops you from leaving. So he said, you're the worst nightmare because whether you should be doing this or not, it's not a crime. Whether we agree with it or not, it's not a crime. And you guys are the worst because what will end up happening is we end up getting a situation where the dog will potentially attack you because you're deemed as a threat of running away. And then we'll end up finding out that all you're doing is urbexing. So he actually, he said that for a dog handler, a police dog handler, we're effectively the worst type of people because we're not committing crime where they actually want the dog to actually take proper action. But they don't know that. So they release the dog and the dog does what it does. And of course, as he said, and as I iterated to him as well, is you don't know how people are going to react when they see a police dog. The worst thing to do is run. The worst thing to do is run at it even more so because then it will see you as a threat. And of course, if you were to do either of these things, the dog would be in its right to take the relevant action it needs to take. They're trained to take.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you would be ultimately at fault. In any case, he was like, if that dog had gone in there and bitten you, and we had found out you were just urbex like we had now, it's the worst type of scenario. So that's what he said to us. He was really chill, to be fair, really friendly.
Yeah.
And literally just did a check. He
How many calls did he say he had? How many calls did he say he had?
Cool. He said the building's been hit 4 times.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I've seen a few videos since that we've been there. And how many calls did he have?
He didn't say how many calls. He just said it'd been hit a few times. He did say he received a call for us, but he didn't say how many times. We didn't ask too many probing questions.
Oh, I thought you said a certain amount. That's all. I was like,
no, so
what?
he got he said that he had.
I was going to say that. No wonder there's been that many being called that night. Know what I mean? I was going to say.
Yeah. So
because so many people's been in there.
Exactly, and so he admitted to us why they when they went in there, why they left. He just casually spoke, to be fair. And yeah, just did an identity check, make sure we weren't wanted and all that rubbish, and then just said, "Oh, right, typical. You know, it's very dangerous in there. There's asbestos. Don't go in there again." Blah 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 blah. All that kind of stuff.
So we're not gay boys like you, police. We can fucking go in asbestos buildings and we survive.
Well, there's a
little video now.
Or if there is, it's not of concern.
Oh, let me get on big screen.
Should have offered your leg to the dog so it could have shagged your leg. You'd have been happy then.
Oh, that's the best way.
Do you want me to screen share it so that you can hear it and everyone can hear it? I got it on my computer.
Yeah, go on then.
Let me screen share
it on my computer. Go on. You've got that one, yeah?
Yeah. Is it the first one I sent you? Is it
the one where the video basically?
1 minute 30. Yeah, I got it. Let me share it. Share screen. Window. WhatsApp. Let me change my output so I don't have to hear it twice.
Puppies had all the popcorn. Popcorn. She's happy now.
Well, you should be able to see the screenshot now, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay, up now.
You should be able to hear audio as well. So this is me and Will on the roof, as you can imagine.
Teapot, short and stuff. Oh, look at that. Old telephone numbers there as well. Fucking hell.
No sound.
You not hear sound? You should be able to hear sound.
You gotta click the box for share sound if you're in Chrome when you go to share screen.
I'm on brain.
Sorry,
Let me do it again. Let me do it again.
Yeah,
No, we've got
make
to
sure
have
you
a
don't
sound.
show nothing, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I got to share screen, so let's minimize Discord and stuff, and I'll share my screen
Yeah.
instead. Let's put it on the left here.
Fucking telephone numbers.
Only yours, sir. Only yours. It's for the curries. It's for the curries.
Your mates are going to be having pizza orders tonight now.
Oh, it doesn't seem like a me problem.
Not their problem if you don't pay for them. Know what I mean? It's
Mr. fucking executive decision.
Let's look. Share audio. Share.
right. Yeah, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Right, can you hear it now?
Yeah, go on.
What are we doing?
Right. The urban legend here. On top
Hear
of
it?
the building. Installed.
Sadly, yes.
Building and being all that.
Really?
Jerking a lot.
Do you not?
No.
At least you're not on the tallest building you've been in.
Go on, jump off.
This roof feels so fucking squidgy. Yeah.
But saying that, it was metal underneath, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's metal under.
Normally once I had a little wall round.
Yeah, it's fucking, yeah, look at that.
See it bouncing.
That's sketchy as fuck.
And just check how we got up here.
What legitimate means ever? With this really safe, like, nice pole?
This is real safe, nice pole.
Fucking hell.
No.
That's bonkers.
And then we got to climb up.
That's how dodgy the ladder was that we climbed.
Down the ladders.
Lovely.
Great view, though, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah.
What a great view of Stoke-on-Trent.
Wait,
Fucking
it's
slip my wrists now.
look,
Relatively, I mean, like, this is the best
like a
you're gonna
lighthouse
get.
now. Like a lighthouse.
Yeah, the torch is crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
I reckon my torch is the reason I've been so much fucking police camera fucking action. Oi. If I walk around with the bloody infrared camera, I probably wouldn't get half the trouble I've got. It's demanding to have high quality, low grain footage has been my downfall.
But yeah, we thought get on that roof there, and obviously, like you see, that bar was a bit loose. So hopefully, if the police did come up, we was all would lie down and not find us. But they could have maybe go on the other roof and get up and then see us from that one, the other tower. But yeah, it's
be the most
Fortunately, I just looked. There's no numbers shown apart from some random scammer that messaged me.
Oh,
I couldn't.
right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
so
all right,
all the names, all the numbers, sorry, have names. So the only number is some random number that's a scammer. So it's all good. If you know my friend's name, like this Matthew Williams guy, if you want to fuck him off, that would be great. But apart from that, you won't get much.
So,
It's just
on that note, so how many people do you reckon in Stoke-on-Trent in the town saw you with that actual torch, dude?
Oh, so many people. Them people in the flats, mate, they would think the fucking sunrise has come up or there's some apocalypse going on outside. He's shined it right over to this. He's shined it right over to these like 2 tower blocks. This building we were on was like the tallest building in Stoke. So he shined it all the way around, and all you see is this tower block. Like, I swear to God, they would have been like, all they would have seen on their curtains is like this light kind of bleeding out either side. God knows what they thought.
When you looked at it from the bottom, looking from like where we were walking around, because you got all the side bit that was all fenced off around the back.
Yeah.
It was kind of halfway around the back there when you was on that side as well. So we just saw this massive beam of light coming off the top as well.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh. It was like watching, like the Batman sign.
Yeah, I bet. It looked like it from that angle. On that video, you can see the actual beam, like so dramatically.
Yeah.
And these buildings, like a good distance away. I mean, you'll know, Sab, how far away them flats are. It lit them up like you had the torch in their bloody windows, mate. If anyone was looking out that building, they would have been blinded.
That's it.
I'd say about a quarter of a mile away. They were approximately a quarter of a mile away.
Yeah, and they lit it up like
I know because I've walked it many times from there to there. So yeah, I'd say about a quarter of a mile away. Yeah.
Saying that when
Gotham City on Trent.
Yeah, when saying that, when they did turn it on inside the pub, show someone quick and on full power, everyone in the pub went. Ah!
Well, this is where we're all kind of relaxing. You're kind of ballsy because the police hadn't turned up by this point. So we're all kind of like, oh yeah, nothing's happening here. Blah blah blah. Probably could be equally if that guy didn't call the police. All the police that were just roaming around the streets there was bonkers. They probably saw it as well. They probably saw it. They probably thought it was a fucking police symbol, and they all came to that building. Oh, we're going to get that down.
Yeah, I thought it was a police helicopter's light on or something.
Let me share another video.
Walls won't be in Stoke on Saturday.
But saying that,
bat symbol cutout on it and see whether you can project a bat sign onto the clouds.
Some crackhead with a Batman outfit on turns up. Oh yeah.
Matt, what about the other one that was a thrower that I went up to the fort? You seen that? What that was like? That goes for miles, doesn't it? That's even long. It's not as wide. It's more of a thrower, that one, and it's more of a, like you say, a Batman beam. It just looks like a searchlight in the sky from World War II. Need to get some batteries for that one.
Will, share the screen quickly, and I'll show how many people. When we were on the roof, the last video, that you couldn't see the police. This is how much police were here, and there was more on the other side. So this building's quite big.
That's the police car that pulled up. That's the police car that pulled up.
Yeah, that's a Volvo V60. There's more police here, and you can't make out the video too much. Bloody hell, it's really jittery, isn't it? Anyway, there's a police car there that you can see on the right. There's a police car on the left there. That's the one with the police dog, the one we spoke to. And then there's some police cars behind him. But then on all other angles, there's that same level of police attendance. And by this point, they had obviously turned all their lights off. So we couldn't actually... I guess they were hoping that we didn't know they were there, but we clearly did.
Yeah. But saying that, with a big torch like that, and they see it coming on and flashing about on the roof and all that, they know it's probably urbexes then, isn't it? Know what I mean, as well.
You don't think you don't think bank robbers kind of like put beacons out, no?
Not as bright as that, and
do you think they're more discreet, do you?
Yeah, maybe.
I tell you what would be really good is if you could get like a zip line between like a lower building and like fucking all the police pile into this building and you all zip line out like fucking.
They actually
that would be funny.
I don't know how they had so much police. I really don't understand, but they were actually smart because they actually kept police outside. So if we found a weird way out, they were ready for any action until we waited for an hour, and then they all gave up or got bored or they thought we had left, but one officer knew that we hadn't or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess eventually they have to decide. There's a more priority important call. You know, someone's being chefed up around the corner. They eventually got to go, tend to the stabbing and go, oh, but look, there's an urbex that might be in this building. So
have you ever thought of like just ringing it, like loads of you ringing them and going like, oh, I'm being stabbed, I'm in West Stoke. Oh Jesus, I'm being raped. I'm in East Stoke.
Matt, you're always saying that
I'm
because
in North Stoke.
Yeah, you can't do hoax calls. We don't promote hoax calls. Yeah, I've heard that one before as well.
I can't believe they just had a police dog just sitting around. The whole situation was so weird. It just so I don't know what the situation. I don't know what they were all doing. How can they have so much police just casually roaming around? How can they just police dogs just casually roaming around?
Yeah, he's always on at night because they need him for burglars and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. But why there? Of all things, you're telling me that's what the police dog should be doing. But anyway, there was so much police there.
Not saying that. It's just saying it might be quiet for a police dog that night, and that's the only quiet time. And this is last call.
But then bear in mind, there was so much police. There was so much police around. I can't believe they have nothing better to do. There was so much police. I mean, they didn't send them down to bloody London. But anyway, fucking hell.
Anyway, Chris Thornley, you should change your picture to be more reflective of what you look like now, because there's no way I'd have worked out that was you from Urbageddon. No way.
No.
Unless, of course, you're trying to attract the young Urbex Totty with a catfish fucking technique of let's put a fucking young photo of myself on my profile.
What age is he there?
I
He's
loved it,
still
mate.
too old. No, he's you know, they're too old. Only 20s. That's it. And you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah, he's only 19-year-old as our Crystal only. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not tempted.
Get in line.
The main police station's only 500 meters away. That might be why.
Yeah, do you remember the City Hall? I think it was the City Hall, the library City Hall thing. You remember me and John went past it on the way to where you guys all parked, and we had saw it was abandoned. And me and John were like, "Do you know how offended they would be? Do you know how absolutely thoroughly offended they would be if we explored the building right outside their front door? Then they would definitely ruin you out of principle. How dare you?" But no, but it was, even if that was the case, I still don't think that justifies how much police were just roaming around. There was so much police roaming around, even if there was a police station. I mean, surely they should be on a call somewhere. I mean, like if surely they eventually got to go do something. They can't just all just. I mean, like you don't just see police cars in Sutton, for instance, looping around the police station.
No, but I suppose night time's a bit more quieter in a way than in calls and domestics and a bit more quiet. Not saying a lot.
In London, something can happen. They don't respond in 50 billion years. They say they never got any units. So it just seems like a complete dystopian world from London, where they're always busy, no matter what time it is.
I don't understand Tez Brooks's comment at all. I got caught doing burglary on building before doctors when it was a dentist with the two girls called Marion by a stepdaughter fresh out of pig school. I can't make that shit up. What? What the fuck are you on about?
I know we had that there.
What made you go
like reading it myself.
What made you go for that accent? Is that a stereotype? Yeah, the police station next to the library is abandoned. The police station next to the library is abandoned. That police station did not look abandoned.
Peaks in it, yeah.
That town hall looked quite interesting though. Anyway, it looked like it was stripped out, to be fair, but it still looks interesting. But Matthew didn't even bother to show up. Mr. Volt over there, he Urbex a bloody garden shed if he has to. So therefore, he wouldn't even show up for bloody Stoke-on-Trent. I see how it is.
There's a theatre there in Stoke as well, isn't there? But it was sealed last time we checked a few months ago.
Yeah.
The person that came from the Netherlands, we Urbex to like a. I don't think it was a hotel, but apparently it might have been a hotel. But I don't think it was a hotel. There's no way. Maybe like an optician's or something, but you couldn't really tell what it was because it was fully stripped out. It was just an office block at that point, but like in a old kind of like manor house, kind of like office, kind of like hotel-y kind of building style. That was the first explore she had ever done with us, and that was where we started off. And the Stoke building, we had only walked round it to see if it was abandoned or not. So that building
Message
was like,
there, Matt.
Just got lucky and random.
Yeah, Tom Bedra School's now a cafe. It must be a big bloody cafe then. Jesus. It's like, this wing is for people who like drinking lattes, and this one is for the cappuccino crowd, and this one is for the Earl Grey tea.
Where's the flat
this
white?
wing, this wing is for the Coca-Cola drinkers. It's like fucking What do they? What? Yeah. It's too big for a cafe, that school. Weird, though, if they have turned it into a school.
Clearly not.
Well, they might be just breaking it up in parts and releasing parts off to different businesses or communities for halls, like a community or something or whatever. I don't know.
The little doggy.
I don't even know what building you're talking about, actually, but that's just what I reckon.
Happening.
Halloween special. Well, I'm not doing a Halloween special as such. I did throw a shout out to Carl if he wanted to do a Halloween special, but I've not heard out from him, so Don't know. But that's like a tunnel underneath the graveyard. That's all I'm saying.
I might do a little Halloween quiz on Saturday. I was thinking. I did one last year, and it was fun. We had a laugh. So I might do one. Yeah.
My car broke down the day after I came back from Urbageddon. I went down to do the event I had to do, and I got up in the morning, and I only just driven down the road, and then the fucking gears were going all wrong.
John told me about that.
Yeah.
It's sorted now.
No, it's fucked.
Did it break on the way there?
Yeah, and
back?
I found a trick that if you accelerated, it wasn't grinding. But if you were decelerating, or if you pulled your foot off the accelerator, it was like, and I was like, oh shit! So I just knock it into neutral to decelerate and brake, and then just pulling away, and that was it.
When John told me about it, I was like, oh, maybe it's synchros, and then he started telling me the symptoms. Like, it's not synchros, I don't think. Have you been to a mechanic yet to I don't know, give yourself self-harm?
My mate said, by the sounds of it, he's heard of them go before. He said it is the gearbox. So it's like fucking.
Oh, it will be the gearbox. But do you know if it's salvageable?
Don't know. But he said he's going to just swap it out, probably because that means it's more fucking aggro than it's worth to try and sort it out.
So,
Yeah.
If it's just a thing,
normally you've got to spend them off to a gearbox specialist and all that. Once you take them out, and that's extra money, you know what I mean? Where if you go to a scrapyard and you just get a second-hand one, throw it in. It's quicker and cheaper.
When I mapped my car, the synchros that my car had originally weren't equipped for the horsepower it was making. So I actually ended up on my car. They used this weird composite synchro. I don't know why. I wish I could shoot whoever thought that was a good idea. But anyway,
made of plastic.
Yeah, effectively, but they don't say plastic. They go, oh, it's a composite bollocks, rubbish. Anyway, so they got blended up like some bloody cheese in a grater. So I had to actually get custom synchros that could actually handle the torque that was going through the synchros. That was quite annoying, but I was quite lucky when they took it apart because I had no idea at the time, but I couldn't shift into gear. So when I went to put it into first, it was just resistance. I could not put it into gear. And luckily, it actually didn't end up costing that much. And the gearbox is really, really, really solid, which makes it even more offensive that they then go, oh, we made this really good gearbox. And apparently, they're really good gearboxes. But we're going to put a
plastic synchro.
Yeah,
because when you go back to Ford, they put in this £100 part and charge you £10,000 for it. But it's like they know it's only that part that's gone. Because they designed it that way.
Exactly. That's totally what's happened here. And ultimately, the car makes easily, with a map from this company, can make easily about 360, easy, that no modifications at all. But clearly, they've made it with this shitty synchro, so therefore they know they've probably made the horsepower of the car. They probably tested it and go, oh, our rubbish little plastic synchros don't work. So what we'd do is rather than replace them with good synchros, we'd just put a shitty map on it. Bunch of bell ends. Who thinks of it? I've never even heard of a car. I bet there's loads, but I've never heard of a car that has composite synchro. I love how they say composite, as it makes it sound very bougie.
Have you ever heard of a chocolate teacup? I mean, like, they're fucking wicked, mate.
What does that mean?
As long as you don't mind drinking it fast and hot, you'd be all right.
Fucking rubbish. Anyway, well, hopefully, do you know how much your gearbox is going to cost to swap, or have you heard anything, or are you completely in the dark still?
Is it a manual or auto?
Manual.
6 like someone's saying there,
you see,
it could be the link.
Drives manual.
The link.
Well, I haven't got a clue. All I do is I go, this is broken. My mate goes, this is what it is, and he'll fix it. That's it.
Well, don't worry. We'll soon have Volts in his little Clio soon, bobbling around.
Yeah, the problem with me and that auto salvage you're talking about there and other lives is Volt lives down the bottom of the country at the other end, so it's got to be a pain in the ass getting it to him as well.
My mate will take care of it. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass. I have actually, I've driven around in it a little bit, but it's just a case of you just have to knock it into neutral, like, you know, if you're slowing down and shit. But if I keep doing that, it's just going to die, and it's actually going to just mangle up and do some real damage or something. So I shouldn't really take the piss by driving it around too much.
Well, if the gearbox is fucked, you haven't got much to lose, to be fair. And if you're swapping out anyway, you really haven't got much to lose, apart from the stress you might be putting on your engine.
I don't think the engine sounds like it's having many problems, but, you know.
But if you're accelerating and then you have to take it into neutral and you have to force it into neutral, you could be bogging down the engine by not matching the revs. And because remember, it sounds like the synchros are long gone. So on top of many other elements. So if it's not matching the revs, all that pressure of your torque and your power and your unmatched revs will go back to the engine, won't it?
Well, I would have thought not in neutral.
Well, no, but when you're putting it into gear and you're accelerating to make sure it doesn't grind.
Yeah, but I'm going through the gears normally, you know, so I'm matching the revs when I go into gear, so it's not like it's not shunting or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, as long as you're doing that.
Yeah. But anyway,
so the sports car's broken.
The sports car's broken. Yeah. It's fucking. So it's probably been mapped too much power.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
On the chocolate synchro. Yeah.
Wow, lovely.
They do though. Everything these days that, you know, like would have had a metal part which would have lasted. You open it up, it's got a fucking plastic cog, plastic motor, plastic fucking flywheels, and it's just like, really?
Yeah.
I don't think your car would have that. Surely, I could imagine your car, with the age of it, it's built a bit like.
It's not plastic, man. It's composite. It's composite, man. It's not plastic.
Right?
It's composite.
It's composite. Yeah. Don't be bringing your plastic terms around here. That sounds cheap. But if we say composite, we've used a varied selection of materials. You see, for the finest performance.
Yeah, but the thing is, like fiberglass is technically stronger than metal, but only one direction. Like, you know, metal's stronger in all directions. But like fiberglass and composites are only strong in the way they're meant to work. But if you work them any other way, they just fall apart. Yeah.
Steffi, everyone was shocked how tall Tom was at the pub. Yeah, definitely. Especially you hadn't seen him before, because when I first seen him, we were like neck ache looking up at him as well. He is big in it, Matt.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I'm just sending you a comment in the private chat. I nearly blurted this out for a laugh, but I'm like, no.
There, see it down there.
Naughty.
Big trouble.
No, I don't know.
You don't know. You're grinning. Don't you can't
I'm not saying nothing.
Of this.
I thought it cause warfare if I say that.
Yeah, it would. It's not. Yeah, don't.
What happened to Gareth as well, the bandman of Forgotten Wales? It seemed to just disappear at Urbageddon.
He did. He had to take off because he was driving back down to Wales and he didn't want to get floated and whatnot. And it did take him about 3.5 hours as well.
I thought he had an hotel and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think he took off to get home, I do believe. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I say, everyone just disappeared really at the end, but yeah, it's just a shame we didn't turn up a bit earlier and have more time to meet everyone. By the time we met everyone, it was like game over before I could even film anything or do anything. But yeah, it was great to meet everyone. Like I say, I've been treating this month like a big long birthday party, and going down there is like meeting all my friends. So it's great.
Yeah. Your birthday present, you wanted to be in custody, didn't you, sir? That's what you wanted for your birthday present. Oh, I haven't been arrested before. Oh, tonight's the night. Well, me and John like, no, it's not the night. It's definitely not the night.
Yeah. Oh, it is a buzz though. I enjoyed it.
You were running around that roof like a bloody child. I'm surprised you didn't go kick his door. Just go,
I was not lying about rolling about on the floor like that on the roof.
You were. You were
I was
absolutely.
not.
You could contain
laughing my head
yourself
off.
of excitement.
Oh,
You could
excitement,
contain-
yeah.
Yeah. You were well chuffed with it all. Just like, is
Yeah,
that
was he?
this guy? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I loved it. A great night, great
I
atmosphere
couldn't
at the
tell.
pub, and yeah, a great laugh at the end. No, it was a great time. That I loved it. Me, one of the best days out. Because I've seen
Wow.
everyone like who we know and people who didn't know, but everyone was so friendly and yeah, it's just mint. I loved it.
Yeah, there's like I met quite a few of these people there who I've spoke to on YouTube for a couple of years and I've never actually met them. So it's like it's strange. It's kind of weird, isn't it? You know, when you first meet them.
Yeah. Do you have anyone coming
Cool,
up
innit?
to you
That's cool.
saying
Everyone's,
hello?
everyone's genuine. I can say that. You know, like how they come across on YouTube and that who was there.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
exactly how they are.
Did anyone come up to you that you didn't know and say, "Oh, I watched you" and all that?
Yeah.
Loads, and I was like, "Yes, fucking get away,
Yeah.
fucking get back."
Isn't it weird though when they first
Don't
come
get
up
too
to you,
close.
like you don't know who they are, but they know who you are and stuff like that? You think, "Oh, yeah, oh, great to see you," but who are you? Do you leave your name in the comments? Oh, yeah, yeah, and then you put your face to the name. Then
I can't remember.
exactly,
I'm
Melissa.
so
That's
shit.
what it's
I
all
can't
about.
remember. I can remember a load of faces. I can't remember the bloody names at all. Not at all. Including Chris Thornley. If you hadn't said it was Chris Thornley, and I was like, is that the guy who was walking around with a sticker on his forehead all night? And it
By
turned
the
out
end
he
of the
was.
night,
More than one.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
at the end of the
I would-
night, and if you saw, he had like 50 of them.
Mm.
Like he
Yeah.
literally had like fully covered.
I wouldn't have. I couldn't. I can't remember names. I'm shit. It was something like abandoned something Wales or something.
There he was. There, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like his profile photo on YouTube, isn't it?
Exploring abandoned Wales, or was it? Was there a 2K something explorer? Or,
Yeah, 2K abandoned places. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
they're in the chat somewhere as well. Somewhere.
Night Terror TV.
Yeah.
There were some
Saw-
really cool people
What's
there.
it-
There were
what's
some
it
really
called?
cool
Right.
people there.
Was Night Terror TV called like Steve or something?
Swords, Lost
Yeah,
Souls.
I remember that. He had it on his T-shirt.
Yeah.
But
Through a lens.
I can't
Yeah.
remember that one.
Beats until right at the end through a lens.
Yeah.
Right at the end, I spoke to him.
Mhm.
What, through a lens? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. His mate weren't down with him, really. Oh, yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
The interviews ended up pretty well. I think John did a pretty good job at. He always seems to. He's very good at that kind of like side of
Interviewing,
like
yeah.
interview. He's really like last time he was, and this time he's bang on as well. He's very good at interviewing people.
Asking me all the same questions. Bollocks.
Oh, rubbish! You enjoyed it. Don't pretend like you didn't. No, John did a brilliant job at interviewing people and keeping the conversation going and fresh and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a shame he got booed off the stage at one point by the speakers. I don't know how that
Yeah,
happened.
this guy was there as well, by the looks of it. Cheers.
And by the time I was leaving, had Mr. Dan Bearded Reality actually gone back up to give his thing? Because I think I'd left before he'd actually gone up, and he was meant to, because he said, like, "Oh, we'll get him up," and then did he go up?
No, I think John said
Didn't see him.
not enough time, I think, and he was like,
Oh, right.
yeah,
Probably piss him off then.
yeah, Bearded looks a bit, a bit gutted.
Deflated. Oh shit.
I think he said he was going to do a live stream with him and do one or something. I don't know.
That's
I'm
cool.
not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bearded was sat there like waiting. He was like, I want to get up and talk.
Yeah, Bearded reminds me of like a hyperactive Jack Russell. You know, he's like an ankle biter, you know, and he's always on the go. He's like, oh yeah, what the fuck? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He jumped on it was the next to Tom, so I took his gimbal or camera off him and said, "Oh, there's little and large," pointing to them each. I think my wire's gone different again, Matt.
Yeah, Mike's gone again.
Has it gone different? If I shout,
That's it.
See, now I haven't touched the wire. It's not the
Oh,
wire.
rubbish.
It's
He
never
says
the
he
fu-
knows audio, you see. He says he knows audio and he can't even get a mic to work.
It's fucking StreamYard.
Uh-huh, yeah, yeah, blame the tools. Yeah, that's it. Blame the tools. Unbelievable.
I don't. I mean, I wiggle with it just to keep people happy, so it looks like I've done something. But I know if I shout at it, it just comes back. on.
I'm definitely adjusting something.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretend you look
Did you
busy.
see? Did you see Peter did reality live stream last night? Oh my god, he's out bloody clubbing it on a Monday night.
Oh yeah, seen that. Yeah.
But
I've
I hadn't had enough of the weekend. Look, yeah.
I actually have done a clubbing on Monday night. It's pretty mad stuff, you know. It's like pretty. I went to Pop World in Birmingham because that's somehow open every night. It is a pretty weird place to be on a Monday night. It's like half dead for one, and it's just It's just weird. It's not my style.
Tom took over a few people's lives and streams. Yeah.
Took
we
over. I
don't
think
know.
he was given the phone. People like started lives, and they were like, "Oh, I don't actually want to do it though." So they
You
just
know
give
what?
it over to people.
Honestly, the amount of time that I must have seen about at least 3 or 4 times where people have done like Dreddy did it with me, and she starts passing the phone and so other people are doing a live stream for her.
Yeah,
and then they're just
yeah.
like,
It's like,
everyone was
oh
just
my god, I'm live. Do you want to be on it? Take the phone and then run.
yeah, you're good at this. There you go. You're good at
Yeah,
this.
you're
I know
good at this. I love
Yeah.
that. That's what Jordan does. That's such rubbish. That's what Jordan does. He'll go, oh, you're good at this. He'll slide the compliment in. Oh, you're good at this. You're good at this. And he'll go, oh, right. So that now means I got to do it for you. Oh, I see how that works. But if I slide a compliment in first, they won't notice. Just saying. You're good at this.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
It was a great atmosphere though. Everyone was like you say. That's what it's pop for though. The atmosphere and just to meet up and have a good time.
One of the things we said to the officer when we were outside, we said to him, "Oh, we're just to go Urbageddon. We weren't actually intending to go urbexing or anything." And he was like, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, so you're a load of urbexes at an urbex event. We couldn't have foreseen this, could we?" And he was just taking the piss. It's like we had actually no intentions of going urbexing. It just kind of happened, and the officer just thought I was mugging him off. I was like, "No, we genuinely didn't have any intentions. We did not plan this."
Hopefully we can do Urbageddon right around the country before they get too hot. I'd say, no, not allowed, not
You're
allowed.
again, folks. Pretend to fiddle with it a bit.
Shout into it. Will it come back on? Yes, it did.
Yeah, it's
you
back
see?
on. Yeah.
Yeah. What you
It'd be
should do
cool
is
to have it in Manchester.
psych
Go
them
on.
out like that, right? Because they
All right,
goes,
so your
yeah,
headphone
yeah, we
is
know all
blurry.
about.
Oh, it's gone again.
Get
Go on.
louder.
Cut you off.
Get
Fuck
out.
off! Fuck off! Is it really?
Yeah.
Being a prick.
You're back
Yeah.
here
Turn-
now.
turn microphone,
No.
macro noise cancellation, all that. Is it working now?
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I've
turned
heard
on
it
all the
working actually.
all the StreamYard niceties now, and it's like, yeah, so it should be all right.
Just remember
I
he's
was
an
gonna
audio
say-
guy, guys. Remember he's a DJ, yeah? He's a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just remember that.
But I know it's fucking StreamYard as well. That's why I know, because I'm an audio
Yeah,
guy.
blame the tools, yeah. It wasn't that that I accidentally knocked down your building. It's that somehow the digger arm just hit it. It's
Yeah.
a digger, you see. It was a digger, it wasn't me.
Yeah, when you take the wires out and you check all the wires, you check all the soldering, and then you Dremel up the contacts to make them all shiny, you put it back together, and it still fucking happens. It's fucking StreamYard. And I
We're gonna have
prove
to go
it by
get some more
just
coal. I'm
shouting
running
at
out.
it, and it comes back
We're
on.
gonna have to get more coal.
Now, if
I'm
it was
running
a
out of
broken
coal.
wire, shouting at it wouldn't make any difference, would it?
Get some petrol.
No. It wouldn't.
But do you even have an idea what you're doing? Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I'm just winging it.
Like we all are.
Not bad for his first time, is it?
As you say, when the police come up to you and say, you're like, oh yeah, we know where you are, what event you're at, and the address and everything, like, you should say, oh well, that's all right, because we've been listening to you on my radio here, which breaks the encrypted tetra codes, and fucking we've been listening to you all night long, and we fucking having a great fucking laugh, like, and in fact I typed your names into my fucking computer, now I got all your home addresses as well. It's fucking amazing. They wouldn't like that, would they? Yeah.
No, definitely not.
No, we definitely wouldn't, on their police radios that aren't encrypted now, we definitely would go, oh, guys, I believe there might be asbestos in the building as you guys run out the building. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It
I
was good. It
enjoyed
was
it.
the event turnout this year was significantly bigger. I don't know if it was because we combined paranormal and urbexes, or for some reason the turnout was just bigger. But
Well,
it would
it's
definitely be cool to have it in Manchester next time, if possible and feasible. Whoever's planning it, it'd be a great location for literally
wouldn't
everyone. Whether you're
mind.
in London, whether you're wherever you could
Yeah,
possibly be, Manchester's so easy to get to,
I wouldn't
and if you're
mind putting
driving as
my
well.
hand up and hosting it next year. Not me.
Yeah, it'd be
Uh,
brilliant. Me and John said it should. We both were like, if it was in Manchester, it'd be sick.
let's see what I can do. Like I say, leave it 1 or 2 weeks with us, and I'll see
If
whether we can
you could
get
have that
some
sorted by the end of play,
events. Yeah,
yeah, if you could have that sorted by the end of play, yeah, and I'll touch base with you tomorrow, and I want it all done.
and I've got a couple of appointments this week at the
I
hospital
don't
and
want
stuff.
excuses. I want solutions.
Oh, really? Right. Okay, you ready?
What-
You ready for a solution? I'll give you a solution. There's a solution.
I got a solution for you, Will. It's called Vaseline.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, Matt, that box of KY jellies came for you.
Oh, yeah. I just take hand gel and I put it in a saucepan and I flash off the alcohol and I just like have the gel and I just use that.
Oh, I've seen the bubbles you make, mate. You do it dry. I'm telling you.
See the bubble
Uh,
you make.
Yeah, with your little companion.
I just get a toilet roll and fucking put sandpaper on the hands outside, and that's what I use as a condom.
I gave you one at the event, and you didn't even
did, you
thank
gave
me
me two.
for it.
You did.
I don't
That was
believe in.
random. That was fucking random.
I don't
You
believe
looked
in.
so gross. You looked so. Oh, I loved how much. I was just looking.
I looked so
watching
gross.
this.
I put it up to my mouth and was like pretending to blow it. I must have been.
You,
that,
you were so
I was
engrossed in the
gross.
talk,
Oh,
and you were like,
engrossed. I thought you were saying
I
gross.
don't know what to do now while you're trying to fiddle this.
I don't believe in
I was like,
condoms.
I was thinking, should I start fucking blowing it up and making a big scene and fucking? Should I?
I don't. Nah, I don't believe in condoms. They don't work for me. What I use is femidoms. They're big enough for me to use
Oh,
as a condom. Know what I mean?
Oh,
Is that when you're fisting it?
No, that's when I'm in the middle of the leg.
Yeah. Whatever.
I use-
Yeah, I'm not going too far into it anyway.
I use a weather balloon as a condom.
That's what she said.
I use a fucking Zeppelin.
Jesus! You guys have walked around with wheelbarrows.
Decommissioned Zeppelin I bought on eBay. That's what I use. Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will, you had a good idea for one of the venues. I'm not going to say where you said, but yeah, that's a good place. Get that definitely will be good.
What, the Manchester one or the other one?
Near Manchester, yeah.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah.
I think that might be easier to do, actually.
I'm sure they would do it. Like, they must do it for other things.
Also, like I've done some like shout outs to places there. Know what I mean? And we might get discounts at pubs and clubs and whatever. So
Yeah, Electric Warehouse Liverpool. If we get that sorted.
know what I mean? We'll see what I can do and see. Know what I mean? Not called a legend for nothing, but I'll try and yeah, I've got to get that in there somewhere.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, slip it in.
Yeah.
That's all you got to get is those fucking things. Like my mate's got them, like piss bags. You know, like fucking for people who got like
colostomy bag.
Colostomy bags, yeah, colostomy bag, and you just fill it with a bit of fucking like coloured liquid, and then like fucking pour loads of vodka in there, and just like put a pipe up your jap side and strap it on or something.
Put a purple food dye in it or yellow, like yellow food dye.
Yeah, yellow food dye, like vanilla. Yeah. And they walk into an
lemon.
They go, what's this? And you go, oh, it's just my piss bag. Don't play with it because it'll come off and it'll stink of shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right then, mate. All right, yeah. Just get in there and you just like pull out your tube end.
Sat in the corner, you get caught by them.
Suck it on your knob tube. Get that catheter down your fucking throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. In one out, in one out the other, in one out the other, in one out the other, in one out.
Yeah, what about that one?
Urbageddon cruise. That'd be a
Yeah.
nightmare for the cruise line.
It would, wouldn't it? It would.
Oh my god, it's the engine room. Get out now.
All the alarms are going off all over the place. We got intruders here, intruders there.
You can't keep us all locked in one thing like that. No. Well, what do you think's better though? Like summertime or like what we did October? What do you think would be better?
It wasn't actually that cold, luckily, which is
No,
really
no.
good. So we could all like hang around in the garden, or at least you had a jumper. It wasn't actually, well, Volts obviously was freezing, but you had his t-shirt on. I mean, God knows how it was cold. But yeah, I mean, if you're in the garden, and that's where it seems quite a lot of people spent quite a lot of time. It was actually quite
August, end of August, September, and beginning of
Because I
September,
wasn't
end of August,
drinking,
beginning
see,
of
if I'd been
September.
drinking,
Kind of
I'd
mild
been
then,
fine.
quite nice. It's just like
How would you know, Nam Nan?
Yeah.
He's showing you age now, or what?
Nom nom.
Don't want to know.
Nom nom. Nom nom reckons they were like rubber tires. Jesus Christ. Is he talking from experience there, Nom nom?
Nom nom.
It's that magic
nom, nom, nom.
time. I'm going to make a phone call, but I'll keep this open. Yeah? Because it's a special Urbageddon chat. Why not?
Yeah.
I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Don't rush.
What a
Yeah,
bastard.
Mick Spanner
What
said
a
out.
thoroughly horrible person.
Yo, yo, Sab.
Yeah, any bad words against me like that, yeah, you just get removed, know what I mean?
Not very much of a legend, if you ask me. More mediocre.
The mediocre explorer.
They
Yeah,
used to make. They,
Explore. It's all kind of a bit meh.
they used to make condoms out of sheep guts. So like sheep intestines and sheep guts, yeah. They used to like take a length of it and then they would like sew the end together so it was sealed. So it's like, can you imagine that though? It's like you're sticking your cock into a sheep
Well,
and then shoving
I
it
must
into
be
a
honest.
woman.
If
It's a
you're
bit of
imagining that while you're shoving it into a woman, I feel like you probably should find another woman.
You should find a sheep, it'd be easier. Because you're actually fucking a sheep before you're fucking a woman, aren't you? Yeah.
Wow.
You're doing that.
So just saying, you might end up with you impregnating it with a lamb or something, you never know. Yeah.
Well, I've never
Don't
used a
think it works.
condom, luckily, so I don't need to worry about that stuff. You want to go in real, you don't need to worry about them things.
Yeah. But that's pretty weird sort of thing, isn't it? Like, you know, sticking a fucking sheep intestines over your cock.
Yeah,
to sort of
as
sex.
you're about to penetrate, you just tell her that. I think you'll have a mate so wet so quick.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, did you know what this condom's made out of? Oh my God, Matthew! Oh, you do know how to talk dirty.
I feel like a ram right now because I'm ramming a sheep in you. Yeah. Yeah.
Dinkum said, I thought it was a Welsh invention.
Oh, brilliant! That's good.
Yeah. Was it catgut as well? They used to use that as the stitches for like stitching people up. It used to be catgut, like making
Really?
it to twine. And it was like,
You've been spending too much time on Reddit. All right, I'm gonna when you're next there, I'm gonna block that site. Okay, you've been spending way too much time on Reddit.
But yeah, I mean, I wonder if there's any photos of it because I've heard about it, but I haven't seen any photos of them. They probably look disgusting. Hang on, I can't bring it up on the channel anyway because Will's not here. But what would you describe this as? As a sheep intestine condom? Yeah, look.
You know what? It's an interesting thought.
YouTube knew exactly what I was
Of course.
talking about.
You know what's more interesting for? when the police seize your computer, I would love to know what's going through their head while they're going through your data and they're just looking sheep condoms
Sheep
and all this
intestine
random
condoms.
rubbish you search.
Hey, it was the primary style of condoms until the 1800s.
Style.
Yeah.
Primary style.
I wonder what they used after that. Young boys' arsehole condoms. From,
Hell.
like harvested from young, mutilated young boys that had been to public schools. Yeah.
Oh.
Far more profound.
Wow, that went dark all of a sudden.
Eh,
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Lambskin condoms made of lamb or sheep intestines tend to have. I like this word, tend to have a more natural feel. Tend. Like, oh, right, this guy's like a fucking reviewer of condoms. And he's like, well, I've tried cat guts. I've tried otters.
Yeah, I was going to say
Just,
compared
Otter-
to what exactly? Yeah, well, compared to what
otter
though?
ears.
Yeah,
I've tried otter ears. I've tried beaver tail.
I feel like
and
he gets a
now
bit too much use out of his flashlight.
Yeah, but I have to settle with lamb or sheep intestines to have a more
After
natural feel than other
extensive
condoms,
research.
right? But it's a good choice if you have a latex allergy. But hang on, you've got a latex allergy, but surely in this day and age you'd have an allergy against fucking sticking fucking bits of a sheep's guts on your
Apparently
cock
not.
to have
Apparently
sex.
not. No,
You know what I
that's
mean?
fine. That's fine, apparently.
That's like low
That's-
on the scale of
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. Of course.
Yeah. It says, however, they are more costly, harder to find, unless you're in Wales, and have a shorter shelf life than latex polyurethane or polyisopropene condoms. Yeah, right. So where can we buy?
Excellent.
So you can buy them apparently then.
all natural. Yeah,
Costly, right? So where can I buy one then? Hang on, there's a fucking
From any
thing here.
convenience store in Wales.
Lambskin condoms, effectiveness versus latex. They've got pictures. Oh my
Goodness.
god. Oh my god.
I know what I'm searching up to.
I know where you can find them. Any vending pub any vending machine in a pub in Wales. Yeah,
Yeah, quite.
you've got three options: Durex, natural,
Can I just
ultra natural.
Can I just do sheep intestine condom and go to shopping on Google? Fucking no. Can I? Is there any way? No. Prices.
Bearded Reality was live last night in some pub or club or something, and they've got vending machines now with e-cigarettes.
They no.
Yeah.
I found them.
Yeah.
I found
What,
them.
Lost Mary? There's Lost Mary machines. Yeah, brilliant.
I have
That's
found
what
them on
sounds good.
condoms.
Yeah, they're really
UK.
cool. They're a
Condoms
rip-off though. I think they charge like £3 more than you get them from a store, but still, it's cool. Although they're apparently going to be banning smoking and vaping and blah 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 in like every pub ever, which is the most awful thing I've ever heard in my life. But still,
I don't think. Yeah. Are they trying to kill off all the pubs, like because?
up north it won't happen. In London it will, obviously, but up north that won't happen.
No.
Remember when the smoking ban came in, and it was like, I don't understand why they didn't give the pub the choice. You put a sign on the door saying smoking pub or non-smoking pub.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
got a
quite.
choice before you go in.
Yeah,
It's not
100%.
simple.
Yeah, and I bet they won't give a choice if they actually follow through with this rubbish. I bet they won't give a choice either. It's stupid. It's such a stupid concept.
I've got a photo of a sheep intestine condom. It's made like it's a square. It's like a rectangle. It's got square sides, right? And it actually has straps. It has straps on it, like pieces of fucking like skin. So what are you supposed to do? Like tie it around your ball sack or something to fucking hold it on?
Like a jockstrap.
No. Really? No, that's mad. But
Just,
apparently you can get them. They're 460 quid a condom. Bargain.
They want to kill them off. It's always been the meeting and gathering place for public political dissent.
Fucking hell. You can still get them, but from dodgy Welsh, sources.
Any Welsh convenience store.
The most expensive condom in the world is Louis Vuitton, and it's sold for $68.
Of course.
Fucking hell, that's a day shag, isn't it?
What's a rubbish? just fob off the condom.
Did they tell the woman or whoever before they put it on what it is? Like, this is a Louis Vuitton, you know.
Oh, I hope it's got branding on it and everything.
I think it'd be cheaper to just buy the fucking sheep and just shag a bird with a fucking sheep on. It'd be cheaper, wouldn't it? It'd only be like 20 quid to buy a sheep. Just fucking keep the sheep, just to keep the whole sheep. Like, it's reusable then as well. Just fucking make sure you pull it out so it can get a breath. Fucking stick it back in. Fucking just keep the whole sheep. Or put a snorkel on it. Put a snorkel on the sheep so you can just keep going and it can breathe. Just keep the whole sheep.
I'll note it down next time I need a condom to go to Wales and get a fucking sheep.
Bet Jordan will be able to take that up his fucking well used ring hole. Fucking wide enough.
You don't need anything to go up there. You just go in natural on
Sabby, you're laughing already.
You do. Yes, you do. You need a good pair of Velcro gloves and a decent pair of waders. That's what you need.
or a fucking pair of wellies, like, yeah. Going backwards. Climbing backwards. Yeah.
But that's pretty much all you need. A woolly jumper, I suppose, keep you warm as you walk in there.
Well,
apparently it's £250 to buy a sheep, but think about how many condoms you got for that $250. It's a bargain.
Yourself. It cost me nothing. I don't need to buy a sheep.
Than that.
I know a guy in Kent. His name's Adrian. He's got a few sheep. I'm sure I can borrow one off him.
Borrow. Send it back used.
Just borrow. Just borrow that for the weekend. I'm gonna name her Dolly. Come on, Dolly. It's just me and you this weekend. Me and you get it? Me and you. Don't look like that. We've all been there. Come on.
I reckon about $350, depending, like on lines or whatever. Just fucking nick one. Just fucking.
Just nick one.
Just nick it. Fucking.
Come on, Matt. Let's
in
go
the back of the car.
Come on, Matt. Let's go and do it. Let's go nick a sheep.
Yeah.
Let's go and do it.
In the back of the car.
If the police stop you, just say we're exploring sheep. It's only trespass.
Make a channel for it.
Exploring sheep.
Might
sound like David Cameron now. Just with sheep.
Exploring with sheep.
I was exploring the inner workings of a sheep, and I'll leave when told that I have to leave. I will leave immediately.
Oh my goodness!
Mr. Bengal.
Oh my goodness! Look who it
Anyway,
is.
I'll be back. Oh.
You
You're
muted,
going to
John.
unmute yourself first. Yeah, you got to unmute yourself, lad.
Oh,
There
it was
you
such an
go.
amateur. I didn't even know it was on until you said it. You just clicked it and said nothing. I'm like, okay.
Just
Fuck you
nick
like
it
that.
and nick it. That's what I say. Don't worry about it. Just nick it and nick it.
Nick it and nick it. Sounds like a weird thing to do, but yep. You all right, Luke?
Oh, mate, I'm living the dream.
You're good. You all right, Bandit?
You,
How's
sir?
things?
Yeah, all good, mate. Well, good to
Good,
meet you
man.
the other day.
Yeah, you too, buddy. It was really cool, man.
Yeah.
And Sab, good to meet Sab as well.
Yeah,
And always
man.
good to meet Luke and Matt, but met them before.
But,
Like,
you know,
Of course.
Hi, Mel. You're right. But yeah, where's everyone gone? It's all gone quiet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Volt's gone for a piss and to get a new beer, I bet.
Oh, is he?
Will's done his
Almost that.
disappearing act, what he does.
Yeah, he's gone for a phone call. He's done the that you're really good at this. You're really good at this.
So everyone enjoyed it then. That's good. Roll on the next one.
Yeah,
It's
apart
right.
from, apart
Bit
from the
mediocre.
original bit where they were
'Cause it's
talking about
happening.
that, apparently. Yeah. People were like, "Oh, not again." Yeah. Not all the
What's
same
that? Not
questions
yet.
again. Not all the same questions again. No.
No, we'll do another one, Matt. I just did it off the cuff with you because I'm like just a little bit in depth, and we didn't do it so bad, but we're gonna have to figure out something.
Just figure, like, fucking, it's like randomly coming in and sort of saying, like, yeah, I believe in UFOs because I've seen them, and then crop circles and balls of light come down, and then fucking time travel and fucking, yeah, but it's all right though. And they're like, yeah.
To be honest, though, I think Carl's interview lasted a lot longer than yours, Matt. I feel like.
You should have seen the last time I interviewed him. It lasted a lot less than that.
Yeah. But it's good, like, because obviously my first event, I did watch some of the interviews last year on like the streams and stuff on YouTube. But it's my first event, so it was good to actually, the people that haven't been before, it was good to hear you talking. It's a good idea to get people up there and thinking.
I think we enjoyed it. And we'll get other people up as well.
What? Network cable. I need to get a network cable.
Oh, right, Mr. Mike over there. That can't figure out how to turn the mic on. My goodness.
My mic just needs extra stimulation. That's all.
Is it? You need to get the Dremel back out.
Is that better? Does that work now?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Cool.
It's a weird sort of vibe, though, isn't it? Because you're sort of like, everyone's chilling and everything, and you're like, right, we need to organise something to get everyone to like crowd around and listen to what we got to say. And it's like, do you know what? I reckon everyone's just chilling. Do they really want this fucking aggro right now? And it's like, yeah, but whatever. I was kind of feeling like that.
Weird.
It's a weird sort of like, yeah, come on, folks. I think we have to do something to kind of like, yeah, just get everyone in.
We need to justify the event.
Well, I'm gonna look at doing bits and pieces next time, but on a different type, the same sort of format like we have done, but like.
Plus, loads of people were fucking talking as well, and was I first on or second on? It was Carl first.
Yeah,
Carl was first on.
Yeah, second, yeah.
And I was second on. I noticed like by the time I came on, it's like fucking hell. Everyone's just chatting in the room, like nobody's fucking listening. It's like, oh Jesus, why am I bothering? It's like
there's people on live streams.
Yeah.
I was listening, and Tom came over and gave me a wet willy while I was filming you, and I got a wet willy at the same time I was filming you.
I was watching that.
Yeah.
I was watching that as it happened. I was sat opposite.
He didn't warn me though. He didn't warn me.
The opposite side of the chair. I was sat opposite watching that. Yeah.
You don't typically warn someone if you're going to give them just to let you know what you want.
I was
48 hours
filming.
notice.
I was like, I'm filming.
No, you misunderstand. Look, there was a big build up to it. They were trying to get him for ages. Like, so it was funny watching.
Brilliant.
Did you notice though? I kept looking over my shoulder because I know what Tom's
It took him ages to get him. And then he just turned around and Tom leaned over like, what?
Yeah, I think next year is going to be a little different because I might get it more structured, even more, and I'm going to get a bit of an idea of what people want to hear, see, whatever. So I'll put an email out. I'll do something that people can respond to and say what they want. And of course, I'm going to get absolute bollocks like normal.
Wet
but I think
t-shirt
it's going to be
competition.
Wet t-shirt, Matt. Oh yeah.
I'm definitely up for it next year again, and that because obviously with it next year, I can save up for it now, and I can prepare for it properly now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And if you let me know where it is and that, I can even help. You know what I'm like. I can help organise, sorting out places. We can do Airbnbs or maybe somewhere we can get 2 or 3 heads.
We
in
can
at a
show up
time.
late with the speakers.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Fortnite.
Like, yeah. I'm quite resourceful like that. So
we'll get it looked into and just see other options as well, and it will get there next time. It will be all right. So it is definitely happening. There we are. Officially, it will happen.
I think with the interviews, maybe like set a timer to it. So like 10 minutes each, or depending how many people you're going to interview.
Like, shut the fuck up is what he's saying, right?
No, I'm just saying, it's like,
I'm saying, like 10 minutes, and I'm going.
A lot of people's attention spans, like you said, they were talking and stuff, and it
We
was
should have
like
11-second timer then, and get next person on. It's fucking. My name's the Secret Vault, and thank you very much. Good night.
maybe an idea would be on that same level, Keith.
Like
On that same level,
off a production line.
where that back bit was for the smoke area. You know that where the seats were, so to speak. Like, you know, at the back, but just before you go out and have your cigarette, it's the bee garden.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little interview area there, so when people are ready, they can go and sit down there, and then people, you know what I mean. You can maybe have like one on each side, so people can take turns and have like half an hour or whatever, like just sat there while they're having a drink, and then people can come. And then when they finish,
so if they want to come and watch it,
maybe
To
that'd
be
be
fair,
an idea.
there's lots of people live streaming, and a lot of the interviews are recorded. So even if you don't have people watching it there, then it doesn't really matter. And on top of that, ultimately, if people were going there for the interviews, they can watch that. It's not all about what necessarily is happening there and then. There's a bit more to it.
Are you taking notes, Mr. Bengal?
It's just like half the room is just like getting pissed and going like, but throwing things at each other and fucking stuff while you're standing there like trying to do a serious interview. You're like, what's going on over there?
Oh, you were fiddling with a condom, you dirty man.
Wow, yeah.
Sorted
that one.
What's all that about?
I don't know.
That freaked me actually. I was there going, talking, and I'm like, what the fuck has he got in his hands? Like, what the
A condom, obviously. What's wrong with you? What else
Well,
have you
I
in his
noticed
hand?
that,
You're being
but
weird
I
now.
wasn't at the beginning.
Who was the one who handed it to me? But it was just like walked up and like a hand just came
I don't
out and just
know.
went,
I think it was Jordan.
Have that. Fucking oi. Because I'm being all serious. This is like, fucking here's your fucking serious.
Absolutely, like I'm not through you.
Of your serious.
And you really look like you're in it as well, and you look so innocent and in it. And everyone was recording. It was also like, oh, it's also beautiful, and you just... and then you're just standing there, gone out. Like, now what do I do? How do I react to this? That was brilliant. Or when John was talking, me and Jordan. So obviously my phone had the JBL linked. It's got them horrible them sound effect things. I was waiting for John in particular to start talking so I could do that boo effect. That was also really good because he just starts talking like, and he looked so gone out, and everyone at that point, everyone's so serious, and it's like everyone's too serious. I can't do it.
Well, if Jordan ever comes to do an interview at Urbageddon, he should bring a fucking megaphone, not his mic, and he should just like stand there with a megaphone, fucking shouting.
To be fair, if it's Jordan, I don't think he needs he needs a megaphone or a mic. I think he could just talk at his normal volume, and everyone will be able to hear him.
Yeah.
It's B-face computing, and upstairs at the wedding, they'll be like, "What is going on down there?"
Well, basically, I was born and then I grew up and I was in Germany and I came back to the UK and then I was like sucking on this cock and I was like, and then I thought I'll go to Urbex, but I was sucking on this cock and fucking this fire. Then I met a twat who fucking serves lifts and he's fucked me over. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Well, I've just been looking for that clip, the Wet Willy one. It's on that SD card where it's not letting me show it for some reason. So I'll have to see if we can get the.
That would be good.
What, Ali?
Yeah.
It probably
that would be
yeah.
pretty fun.
If he's not around the world doing what he's doing.
It would, wouldn't it?
It would be
It changed
good.
his content up a bit, didn't it?
Because he
Right.
kind of
He
is
has to, yeah.
urbex in a way, but it's kind of like more. It's more parkour. Well, it is urbex, to be
But-
honest. I think he is actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you think about paranormal, we were saying, me and John were saying, and I think John said it too in the interview, but we weren't really there for it. Is if you do paranormal, to do paranormal, you literally have to urbex. There's no way you cannot urbex if you're doing paranormal. And the
Yeah.
same with Ali Law. Ultimately, if he's going on top of a rooftop of a tower block, well, that's effectively urbex in my mind. You might be doing
did-
parkour as well.
I reckon he probably would come if he wasn't like off swanning around the bloody globe. He probably would, and
If
then
he wasn't on
swanning
radar.
around the globe would probably overshadow.
Well, we
and
first
he'd be
need to
like,
make
"Oh,
sure.
I forgot.
We
We'd-
first
we'd
need
get-
to make
we'd-
sure
we'd
he's not
make
banned
sure,
from the location we're doing it at.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
We'd make
true.
sure you'd
And
have
from
the
everywhere,
police,
so we'd have
wouldn't
to actually check.
We'd have
That's
a big
it, yeah.
police.
Oh shit! I forgot about.
There he
I'm
is.
going to- I'm
There
going
he
to
is. Here's the
six-
monger. Hello.
Oi.
Oh, the doggy woggy woos.
Hello.
He did release an urbex recently, though, of an abandoned hotel in some country.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He'd be
So,
here
yeah.
so
Isn't
nice
he
when
banned
he's
from
with
doing
you
urbex
like
in
that.
Britain, though?
What do you mean? He was beautiful when you went to see him, wasn't he? I thought it was gorgeous. He was just giving you a love bite, a bit like Jordan gives.
Oh, I was watching.
No
Uh,
pain, no gain.
I was watching, like, say, Ali Law, and he was doing his interview where he got banned from I think it was a shopping mall where he'd done a 24-hour.
The Southampton one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
IKEA
Where he lives.
Southampton.
his first 24-hour overnight thing, and yeah, he
Oh, he
was
went
saying
back
on there. He said on there he was doing parkour mainly, and then he turned up to an overnight challenge, and then it just took off from there. So he kept on doing them. So that's his story. He started off parkouring, and then, like you say, 24-hour ones. It's sort of like urbex in a way, but in open places.
I feel like
the old thing
urbex
still
is
got
such
you
a...
in for, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone has got it. The law's got him from. Everyone's got him. I feel like urbex is really, really extremely common in nearly pretty much everyone, but just doesn't normally prolong. Like I know loads of different police officers that my family have friends and stuff of, and they all urbex, despite being police officers. I know not naming names, directors of companies that me and Jordan go urbexing with. It's a weird thing that seems to, even with like the most normal people, just seems to be of humans naturally are inquisitive, so I guess it makes a lot of sense. But urbex is like, it just seems that, I don't know, it's just a natural human instinct, I think, to a certain level.
It is, yeah. Curiosity. That's all it is.
I did
You
it as a
get- you
kid,
get
just
everything
naturally.
from
Didn't like
billionaires
see anyone do
right
it.
down to
So,
me.
Yeah,
Urbexing,
Yeah.
I've done it
Yeah.
as well for years. Like even around
Yeah.
Stoke-on-Trent, I've been in the Royal Dalton factory. That's now, like, if you look at it on site on North Road where it used to be, then now it's just flat now. They're going to build houses on it. You can see them.
Yeah, I've seen. It went past that. I've seen the two towers still there. I thought, oh, that's where the old pottery works must have been.
Left on the front, like, yeah, but yeah, the original what was left there, like, but just I've been all the way through the factory. I went in the offices. I had the blueprints. I could have had molds and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but
Yeah.
that was back in the day before I documented any of it or anything like that. So yeah. Yeah, I think most of us are kind of like, you know, you mean, like you say, you find somewhere and you can get in there and you have a look around, and you know what I mean? It's just we're naturally inquisitive, aren't we? Like, yeah.
Are you masturbating
Exactly.
right now? What was the purpose behind turning your camera off like that?
Smoking.
You know, like
I'm smoking, Matt. I'm smoking.
cancers. He's having a cancer moment.
I'm smoking.
Yeah. If you're smoking, yeah, best not show it on YouTube, or some platforms don't even allow it, do they, at all?
Yeah, right.
I believe.
Yeah, look, it's fucking John smoking. Come on, Sam. What's your excuse?
It's my trademark, bollocks.
This lighting's not. Well, it's not my usual surroundings, is it?
I was just concerned you were knocking one out, and I was thinking, like, you know, I was going to send you a lambskin condom up to help you.
I need it. I don't want any more kids.
I don't think Elon Musk has got time for urbex, by the way. don't think he'd have time for that.
No, it's lambskin. You won't have any kids. You'll have.
Elon's too busy
lambs.
picking up the fucking state of his
Yeah.
pickup truck
Yeah.
off the floor.
You'll have lambs.
Does Elon really do urbex? Well, urbex is urban, isn't it? And
He does space specs.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but that's a hell of an
that's not
urbex.
urban, is it? It's more space exploration. That.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, walking around an estate that you've never walked around, even if it's acquired by the people living in houses and all the rest of it, it's urban exploration because
Yeah.
you're in an urban place and you're exploring it. So on so many levels, you could say it's so many different things, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you have got a space force up there with fucking space cars, like in space, going like, this is our bit of space. You're trespassing. They're gonna fucking give you a fine. You know, like your satellite has strayed into our bit of airspace.
Space Geddon 2035. Come along for the ride.
Have you Sipper out of Rainbow? Sounds like Sippy was talking out of you then.
No, you can't talk like that. No, we can't talk like that. Zippy, what are you doing, Zippy? Fuck off, fucking big bender, you fucking white bender, you.
You pig bastard.
With your big fluffy fucking eyes, fuck off. Yeah.
Oh, you're so rude, Zippy. You're so rude.
You so rude.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
He does sell shitty electric cars, that's for sure.
I think electric cars are alright, but as long as they're single use.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, well, they are effectively single use.
Disposable, yeah.
Oh, what's that? You want to go to this place? Oh, no, instead you can go to the Shell garage a couple miles out because that's the nearest charging point. It's brilliant.
Yeah, Kodak will start selling single use fucking cars. Fucking...
No, never mind Lost Mary. It'll be the Lost Car soon.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah, we'll have to make some ideas and throw them out, like what to do next year.
I don't know if you heard,
John's like
gonna,
like John's saying, yeah.
John's gonna send some emails around and get some polls maybe done up. But I think definitely that'd be cool. Yeah,
well,
I think
the only people who came through with a
Manchester's
proper
sick.
idea was these guys because they brought the speakers. They actually brought the speakers. So it's like fucking the only idea that came through.
Yeah.
I would know. I've said Manchester.
And
There
maybe
you go. That's
John
my
as
idea.
well,
What more do you want?
Because he got up, he felt
Yeah,
obligated to
excellent.
get
Yeah.
up and like tell people that they had to sit down and listen, and they were like, "Yes, I'll sit down and listen."
Boo. That's what I say. Boo.
Yeah, should have given them vaccinations at the same time. You'd be like, "Right, now I got your attention."
You're all getting a vax.
Line up here now. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking of Elon Musk, he sent an electric car in space, didn't he?
Yeah, it's probably broken.
I was gonna say,
There's more up there than it does down here.
has the battery burnt out yet on that and set fire? Can you see it in the sky as a fireball?
He wouldn't have put a battery back in it. It would have been too much weight.
Yeah.
Just had the shell of the car, really.
Well, that's good then. Some nice space junk. That's fine. I'm gonna send my Lost Mary into the space now because that'd be cool, won't it?
It would be good to get everyone down like that. Josh, Alilaw, Fighters, and other people, yeah. And what's your one
Where
called?
was Dan? I was hoping Dan was going to come down, but I don't know. Fucking...
Yeah. What's your one called that hangs around with the Chinese lad one? What's he called?
Steve.
Ryan. Right, is it Ryan? Steve Rowland, that's it, Steve Rowland.
Yeah,
it'd be great to see him there as well.
Steve Rowland, some spliffs. He's the underarm deodorant, Steve Rowland. Yeah.
Who knows, as the years go on, or Urbageddon goes on, who knows what will happen in the future? You know what I mean? It's just got to get bigger and bigger as it goes on, hasn't it?
You know what?
Yeah.
The main thing was that people turned up more than last time and enjoyed themselves. You know, you had Bex's, Paranormal, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoyed themselves. There was no problems. Everyone just fucking had a good night.
Everybody enjoyed themselves apart from 3 Urbexes who were like cringing, going like, why can't I come? Why can't I come? Why am I not the VIP and speaking to everybody? And it went, because you're a fucking wanker and nobody likes you. Yeah, right.
I loved it. The comment you made when you were
from 3
talking.
people, yeah.
I loved the comment you made when you were talking. You were doing the interview, and you said, "Thanks for everyone that came, and a special thanks to everyone that didn't." I thought that was fucking brilliant. That was so good. And on the interviews, they're gonna know everyone that couldn't come is gonna know what that meant.
Yeah. And one of them's already done a live stream where he went over, you know, fucking everything that went on in fucking Newcastle, where he's like, yeah, Newcastle, I've done nothing wrong. It's all of them. I was gonna pay for that round of drinks. I was gonna pay for the petrol, and they were hinting to me. But if they were hinting to me, why didn't they just say it instead of hinting to me? Well, they did actually. The first time they said it to you, they said it to you. The second time they were hinting by fucking pointing at the fucking needle on the car and pulling into a petrol station. So there was your second hint. But what you need 3 verbal hints. I want petrol. I want fucking petrol. I want fucking petrol, right? Only one hint is not good enough. You have to have 3 verbal hints, apparently.
What about the bar? What about the bar when we said,
you need
go to the bar?
5 verbal hints.
Go to the bar. Well,
5 verbal hints.
We know the bar wasn't even a hint. It was a direct. Go to the bar. You need to go to the bar as well.
Oh, but apparently he couldn't go to the bar because he has social anxiety issues and doesn't like being around public crowds. But the funny thing is, he decided to come on a weekend where he was going to go around the public and crowds and go to a nightclub. And he said, there was an open mic night. I should have gone up there and started singing. But apparently you don't like fucking crowds. So how would you manage to do that? So it's funny how you can turn on your fucking... I don't like crowds when I got to buy a fucking round of drinks, and then suddenly it's like, oh, I like crowds because I want to get up and fucking start singing on the mic in front of everybody. But it's funny how you can turn that like on and off like a switch, yeah? Yeah, right.
Oh, the joys, eh?
Aye.
So he did a live stream the other night where he said,
I didn't hear about that.
This is a no. I'll send you the link. Because I recorded it because it was fucking shit. Good. It was absolute fucking tragedy. And the stream was I'm not going to cause drama. That was the name of the fucking thing. 10 seconds in. 10 seconds. Literally like 10 seconds into the fucking stream. He goes, yeah, well, this is not going to be about drama. But anyway. But I am going to talk about some things that are fucking... And it was like... for fucking 2 hours.
Literally every single time. Every single time.
And it's the same fucking thing he says every fucking time.
Every single time. It's identical.
His point of view, the single person, invalidates 4 or 5 other people who were there who said, you did fucking skimp out. You did act like a twat. You were being a baby. And it's like, fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, and it's like, but no. I'm right, they're wrong. I did nothing wrong, they're fucking wankers. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, all right, then in a court of law, 5 of them, 1 of you, you're going to hang. Fuck off.
Is that the one who got his phone stolen returned to him that night?
And he
said, right, I know what you're talking about now,
he said, I would have fought them because I'm really hard, but anyway, I shouldn't.
He ran.
And
I was beating his random blokes up, trying to get his phone back.
Yeah, but he couldn't do it because of his muscular dystrophy. Yeah. So that's the real reason.
I didn't even get a thank you for that.
No, not even a thank you.
No, so Jordan was pulled away by Zach. John came back to help me in the end, to be fair, and whatever. We won't get into that bit. But
yeah, don't mention too many people's names.
The 3 people. Well, Jordan obviously is obvious. Jordan was away, so I was effectively handling these 3 people trying to get his phone back because I was fuming, and I'm one of these people that if I go out with someone, even if you turn out to be an arsewipe after, we still went out together, so we're still gonna fucking leave together, and then you can fuck off. That's it, you're done. So I was still beating these fucking shitheads up, these fucking druggies. I'm going, where's his phone? And I was not leaving until I would fucking I've been a mince pie before I was leaving that situation. Anyway, eventually then me and John came up. Eventually got them all, they all got arrested because ultimately the police looked at them and looked at us and went, yeah, okay. And then I was like, oh, well, come over here, officers. Let's go talk to this bloke that keeps staring at me. I wonder what he's doing. Every time I call this phone, he looks away. Let's just go up to this. So go up to him and get the phone handed back, and they all get arrested, all because they're such a bunch of bellends. Well, we literally we did some numbers on them. Jesus Christ, fucking, and he was nowhere to be seen. So I got his phone after all that, and was being trying to taken on at one point by 4 different people. Luckily, they were druggies, so it wasn't fucking difficult to fight them. I'm not a big man; it's just they're just so bad. Anyway, I've got his phone. I was like, well, now where is he? Oh, well, that's nice then.
Yes,
Jesus.
muscular dystrophy of the brain, muscular dystrophy of the courage, but not muscular dystrophy of the fucking legs to run away. Yeah.
I gave him his phone back, and I was like, "That's it. I'm never seeing this fucking guy again."
And how many was them?
And he wonders why after he hadn't chipped in for the petrol, he hadn't chipped in for the fucking drinks properly. Why nobody wanted to fucking help him out with the fucking room? It was like, no, mate, you're on your own. Fuck off.
Yeah, because by that point, there was like an implication or something that we're gonna help. I was like, absolutely not. I've just been, I could have got my head smashed in if they had any sense to them and they actually worked together. I would have my head smashed in to get that fucking phone back. But I was so pissed that they took his phone and he came out of them not having one of our group getting mugged off by these fucking shitheads. So one of the people in the group were pulling people away, and I was like, you can fuck off. You can fucking run from this. I'm going to fucking fight it out with them. It took me so long to get that phone back. I gave him his phone back. It is your stupid phone, and you can fuck off now. Didn't even see him the next day. Absolutely no chance.
No, well, he fucking ran away, didn't he, in the middle of the night? He's like, I can't deal with the fucking responsibility of speaking to these people now after I know how fucked about.
Even though he was the right shithead, he had his back until the second we left him, and that was it. He's safe. That's not my problem anymore.
And how many fingers were there? People taking his phone off him or kicking off with him or what?
So he got his phone chawed off him like really easily, I believe. But I didn't know who took it. There was about 5 of them that kind of came in and out.
Yeah.
That the druggies, I guess.
Yeah, like a 5 group of them.
Yeah, it's 5 different people. Someone took Jordan away. I won't name them for their benefit, but someone took Jordan away from the situation. So I didn't have Jordan to back me up. Daniel was just, let's not talk about that either. So
yeah,
I ultimately ended up dealing with them, but luckily I was able to manage it I must have been like by myself about 2 minutes, but I said, I'm not a big man. It's just, they were just so bad. So while one was down, you could just, it was like fucking, like you just hit one down and then they stay on the floor for a little bit and then they get back up. But by the time that they got back up, all their friends are back down. It just kind of rotated until Jordan came, and then we ruined them. And then the police come and we're like, what happened? They're just trying to attack us. I was like, and the police like, yeah, we've seen the cameras. We know exactly what's happened. Ultimately, though, we can see who the aggressor is, even though you guys have done some numbers, blah 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 blah. And luckily, they side with us without us having to try and fight our case. And then I was able to, like, my friend's got his phone. He was like, right, well, you're gonna have to report this. I was like, I'm not going. I refuse to leave this street until I got this phone. So I had to just I effectively tell the officer, I'm not leaving until we get this fucking phone. If you go out with someone, you stick with them.
And basically, they had the phone there, and then one of them 5.
Well, not one of them. One that had walked off. So one of them in that group that kept wandering back and forward. He had walked off to across the street, but I recognised him because by the time I was able to get my bearings back and figure out, I was like, I recognise that guy. So then I thought, oh well, let's call the phone. This is the first time I called it. I called it twice. To see if I could hear it, and then he turned away, and I was like, that's really suspicious. I recognise him because he was one of the first aggressors, and he fucked off. Anyway, managed to figure out it was him. So I was like, oh, come here, officer. Let's just come over to this person, okay? If this person's got it, yeah. And so the officer agreed. Fuck knows why, but he agreed luckily. And I said, I call it instantly. Starts to ring. Oh, that's weird, officer. He gets. Oh, so good, so good. Just watching them give me the phone back. Bear in mind, they didn't even verify that it was my phone, but I guess I called it, so I guess they maybe took that as evidence or something. Anyway, they gave me the phone, and just watching. I just stood by him, really, really happy, so happy. Just watching him put in cuffs. And I remember when the officer looked away, I was really happy with myself. I went, and he then started going for me again. It was in handcuffs. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave now, officer. I'm gonna leave to de-escalate the situation. He was like, thank you so much, so much.
Oh, that would been for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But anyway,
crazy.
yeah. But he's been like,
I don't know why we didn't let him come.
He decided
Why
to
didn't we let him
spout
come? He's a
off
brilliant
doing
guy.
the same live stream he's done about 15 times.
He just
the exact
Yeah.
same live stream.
It's done now. It is what it
living
is. He has his opinion. If his opinions that we're
He's
all
livi-
awful
but
people,
he's
then that's
living in
fine.
he's living in a fucking time warp. In a
Just
bubble.
leave him.
Yeah.
Just leave him in his little bubble. Simple
Yeah.
as.
You know,
It's been
what
it's
is
been
it?
like 3 years, surely now. I don't
Yeah,
even remember. It's so
No.
long ago. It's
Most
like
people
just
would have
leave it,
just
mate. It's your
forgot
opinion.
about
You can think
that
we're
by
horrible.
now.
You don't just talk about it. If you think we're horrible, then fine, good for you. And then whatever. No one cares. No, you're not even relevant.
You're not going to be like talking about. He said this is not over. This is not over. It's like, mate, it hasn't been over since the fucking day it happened till fucking now. And you were wrong then, and you're wrong now. And you still can't fucking shut the fuck up about your stupid fucking... I was right, they were wrong. I would have bought drinks for them. I would have bought petrol for them, but you didn't buy... But by definition, you're saying, I would have bought drinks. I did buy some drinks, but I did buy smaller drinks, and I didn't... But they said go up to the bar, but I didn't want to go to the bar. So you're actually admitting to the fact that you didn't really want to.
What gets me about that the most is, okay,
off.
let's say you've got social anxiety and stuff, and this is a problem for you. Then why have you allowed us? This is what I mean, screw all that other stuff. It says about him as much. I mean, what do you want to say? There's loads of people like that in life, so that you get over that. Fine, I'm not bothered. But why would you allow someone to go to the bar? Like, let's say you're with your friends, let's say you're with anyone, and your colleague bought you a drink. Why would you allow them to go to the bar and get you a drink, and then not automatically expect that you would get them one back? I don't get that. And that is the most basic thing in society ever.
I do get that. It's called, I'm going to take from you and make excuses why I don't pay you back. That's what it is. It's called I'm just a fucking, like a stinge, a loafer who's going to fucking, who's going to lean on you and then make excuses why I didn't fucking do it. And it's like, mate, he's going, I got social anxiety. Well, it's all right then. Yeah, take my card up to the bar. We'll buy the drinks on your card. It's like, there you go. You can just sit in your fucking chair and put your fucking coat over your head and fucking sit like this, like a spastic, and go, I don't want to be around people.
Whether he thinks we're wrong or whether he thinks we're right, whether we've done everything wrong, we're the worst people in the world. Okay, well, he said that now. So it's done, isn't it? We're the worst people in the world. Okay, I can live accepting that. I'm not going to lose sleep.
So
that's fine. So we're the worst people in the world. It's done. Okay, we're all sorted then.
Right.
You think we're awful.
That was 3
we're
years
awful.
ago. But apparently that is still his number one thing in his fucking life is that night 3 years ago is like it happened yesterday and needs to still be dealt with. He's still going to deal with it. It's not over. He says it's not over.
This guy's a cock.
Is it because, like, if you've got no life, if you've got absolutely zero life, then one blip in your life that ever comes along where you actually meet some people and have a bit of a life.
That's what's happened, yeah.
It's the only thing that's ever happened in your
Yeah,
life. It's the
that's
high
what's
point.
happened.
That's the high point in your fucking life. So therefore, it is the only thing that's ever happened in your life.
That's what's happened, Matt. Yeah, that's what's happened. He's been so recluse. He's never really done that sort of experience before, and then when he has done that experience, it's all gone tits up, and then now now he's a victim.
But it's everyone else's
Everyone else. Victim, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not
he's a
him.
victim,
Not him.
Yeah, I just got a picture sent to us. Do not show, it's saying, but I'm going to show this one.
No drones, though.
Yeah. Not saying that's the picture that I just got sent. I'm just saying I'm going to show you this picture. Because someone said, oh, don't show this picture. So I said, oh, I'm going to show you this picture. And yeah, there's the picture I've shown. So they were sweating a little bit then when I said that.
The funny thing is, as well, he said, anyone else who knows me would tell you that I'm not like that. So can you give me a list of just 2 people who actually fucking know you who would say that you're not like that? I mean, like, what are you talking about? Like, his mum and his dad and his sister would say he's not like that.
Neighbor's dog, yeah.
But like anyone else, because I would fucking challenge you to give me some names of people who would say that you are not like that, because you are claiming that everyone who knows you would know you're not like that. Right, well, let's have some fucking names then, because I fucking, here we are, I'm calling you out, right? Everyone who knows you what a fucking spaztard you are, and what a tight-fisted little fucking weirdo you are. So I would love to have some fucking names of these people. Get them on your live stream. Instead of doing a live stream on your own, going, this is the world according to me, and I've done nothing wrong. And this is my fucking echo chamber with me, and I've done nothing wrong. Why don't you get some of these people who know how fucking much of a wonderful pillar of society you are, right, to fucking tell us, you know, how 5 people who fucking bothered to pick you up and fucking take you around the place are all wrong in saying you're a bit of a fucking social prick. Yeah.
I will. I hope you talk about the live stream.
Yeah, I've just sent you something on the private message, so if everyone can read that.
I was about to call the Samaritans, for fuck's sake.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Just don't do it, man.
Oh, yeah. No, I heard enough of that one. Know what I mean? Yeah, I can't handle no more of it. So I'm surprised you didn't phone him then when I sent that up. You must have thought, oh, he's had enough of it. Yeah, well, I had. That's what I mean. I don't, not interested in all that crap. Yeah, but yeah, just
it
leave
don't
him.
matter anyway. Yeah, exactly. It's irrelevant anyway. He said what he said. That's just.
I know last year.
It shouldn't affect us, shouldn't affect him, it shouldn't bother us, it shouldn't bother anyone. It's irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant.
Last year, that Urbageddon, though, that dodgy character what we all was looking at, and you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The same guy, isn't it?
No, not the same guy. The other one that came in the club, and we were like, who's this? And yeah. They didn't come to this next one, did they?
Maybe they heard from
No, I didn't see him.
But maybe they heard from last live streams what we thought. They're not showing up this time.
No, but the one where John done his, in the end, they're on the stage dancing, enjoying themselves, partying with us, know what I mean? So if it was anyone that sent them to like spy us, they were enjoying themselves, know what I mean?
Yeah, because everyone, to be fair, everyone starts off slightly
the undercover cop. The undercover cop, what everyone's calling him.
Slightly off awkward, but in the end, everyone chills out because everyone knows the vibe at these events are really chill and really kind of natural. So,
exactly.
So even people that are a bit apprehensive at start and socially awkward, I mean, even the people that were last event were socially awkward. They really quickly, you forget about it because it's so naturally, it's so natural and no one's acting like they're famous because we're not, obviously. And we're all just chilling, like as if we know each other, as if we don't, or if you're in the pub with some random bloke you just said hi to.
Yeah, it's just like like we're all friends, not me. We're just having a good time, and the atmosphere that's good is that good. Everyone just enjoys it, absorbs it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I watched El Prico's live stream and 17 people watching. I think 15 of those were fucking screen capping it because they couldn't believe what this prick was fucking saying, right? So you've basically got about 4 people watching, right? And it's like, well, where's your guests then? You know, you've got all these friends who would say that you're a nice guy and all this fucking shit. Where are your friends? Because you're just in a fucking echo chamber of like 3 years ago, like as if you can't break out of that fucking like that.
Have you seen that private message in the private chat, Matt?
What's that?
Is anyone going live after this?
Oh.
Do we know?
All right. No, we're gonna hold you to ransom and keep you on yet. Because you haven't. Come on, you ain't got fuck all else to do. Get pissed and stay.
No, I've got somewhere to go tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. Hospital for a big thing, so I need to get off. Tell you the truth,
Is it?
honest to God.
So
Yeah.
you can stay on until 3 then. Yeah.
No, I can't. I'll show you. I'll send you the
That's what
message
Luke
in a
and
minute.
Jordan do. So you could do it then, couldn't you? You could do it though, couldn't you? You could actually do that though.
I
if
could,
you
but
really
I'll miss
wanted
my
to,
appointment
yeah.
guaranteed. I'll miss my appointment guaranteed, and I can't miss it. So
Is it
But you
100
could
quid
though.
then?
if I
You
don't
could
look
do
after
it.
myself,
It is possible.
yeah, if I don't look after myself, no one else will. Know what I mean?
What are you saying? We're a family here, Will. Unbelievable.
I know.
Don't stain our names
Nah,
with this
I'm not.
negativity.
I'm not. When I broke my feet, you were there telling me at
We've been
home,
through
and
police chases. We have. What more do you want?
that's what I'm saying. When I broke my feet, you were there for us and dumped us at home and left me for hours. But yeah, great. Nah, yeah, nah,
A good
yeah,
pat on the back.
yeah,
There
it
you
was
go.
good. Nah, you are there for us and stuff like that, all the friends and stuff. Oh yeah, I can see there. Yeah, it's strange how they looked in that direction all at once as you pointed. Not saying he pointed, but yeah. Right, I'm off anyway on that one. Good night, everybody.
No, tell him in the chat
yes,
no. Tell him in the
yes.
chat no. Tell him in the chat no. No. Give him no in the chat.
No.
Give him no. Everyone.
Not
He
allowed
just-
to go.
You
No.
just go, no.